1, 2, 3, 55, 100, 110. Let's do a little handstand, and just like that, that should be done. Okay. Sorry you guys were here. I didn't know I was recording. I was just doing my little workout before the video. Anyways, we're here to show off the new, amazing, I believe it's called Agent HeroVerse add-on from agento-mcpe. Just to let you guys know, the download link should be either in description or on Agent's channel, but I'll definitely leave a link to where to go to get the download link. This video is an in-depth review of this add-on, showcasing should be everything in this add-on. By the time this video comes out, the add-on should be out, so you should be all good. I should be the first one reviewing this because I did get early access, and that's currently what I'm doing. If there's anything inside this add-on that doesn't make sense, there's a lot of info inside it. If it's Discord, he has a little wiki about this new add-on, and if you join that, you could definitely learn more. But I'm going to try my best to explain to you everything in this add-on. Okay, as you can see here, we have, it seems like 11 suits new to this new add-on. And starting with the first one, we have Robin, Red Hood, Nightwing, Batman, Joker, Bane, Flash, Reverse Flash, Zoom comic, and then Black Flash, and then Raven. So those are the suits that come with this add-on for the first version. This is beta though, so it's not even done. It's not even close to be done. He is just taking a lot more time into making this more polished and just more deep. Okay, so we're not going to waste any time, and let's get into the items that are inside this add-on. If we open either the creative inventory right here, you can tell that there's a whole bunch of items, and pretty much all of this is crafting stuff. Over here it just shows abilities, but that we don't have to worry about that. That's just like here in creative. But in survival, we go in survival, we go into crafting table, we can pretty much see everything we can craft all in here. From bullets to essence, which have skill, mutant, mystic, cosmic, it's all in here. It should be all on your crafting table. All this, you know, all the colors, you just have to make the base one and then you just dye it. For the titanium, it's that titanium ingot, and then we got the polymer, tripolymer, is that how you say it? But anyways, you can make the white one and then you can, of course, dye it. And then we have, of course, the light emitter, nanites, sound emitter, holographic display, and all of these are really just crafting items. Now there is some things in here that you just use to unlock the branch, which I'll talk a little bit more, like the metahuman branch, and then we got the mystic branch, and there might be another one, I'm not too sure, but then we got dampening blocks. The two main things that you really need are the suit upgrader and then the suit fabricator, which is right here next to it. The two things you'll need first. So yeah, everything you'll need to actually craft things should be in the crafting table. You don't have to worry about having another additional table or something like that. You know what I mean. So we look in here, pretty much all of these items are just items except these like 5. We got the dampening blocks for mystic and metahumans, and then suit upgrader, suit fabricator, and then cosmic treadmill, which we'll show a little bit later. And then we also just have all these items. Now we're going to get to the ores. Right here you can see that there's 3 new ores. If we had a pickaxe, any pickaxe should work. If we mine it, we can tell what it is. So for this one, I believe it's, let's check, palladium. Okay, yeah, so palladium, it's raw, so that just means you have to cook it. This one should be titanium, and it's going to come out raw too. And you just cook this one too. And this one is the new kind of like currency kind of thing. It's not like, it is a material, but you don't use it to craft anything, I don't believe, except maybe the suit fabricator, but it's just like the main currency thing, kind of. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's called agento-mcpe. I always feel like I'm saying that wrong. But yeah, these are the 3 new ores. You don't have to worry about finding so many different ores. These are the currently ones in the beta. Just to let you know before we keep moving on, if there's anything I miss in this add-on, which I hope I don't, because I'm going to try to cover absolutely everything. If there is, let me know in the comments after you guys trying out the add-on. If you have any questions too, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer them also. So after getting used to finding all the materials, the first thing you'll have to do is make the suit fabricator, and this is how you'll make that. We got a crafting table, iron ingots, smooth stone slab, and then the agent ore. That's just what I'm going to call it. And then we have the suit upgrader, which is what you use to view your suit, upgrade your suit, check out your stats, basically, all that. So after getting the suit fabricator, if you punch it, that's how you open this UI. If you click on it like a crafting table, it won't do anything. And another thing to note, you can't break this unless you're crouching, so just know that. Yeah, but you punch it pulls up the menu, and here will show all the different branches basically. And right now the only ones that have any suits are the skill, science, mystic, and speedsters, and they all have a different way to getting them, and they all have their tier system. So we'll get a little bit more into that. So the new tier / branch system, if we look in here, like I said, there's a skill one, which will be the basic ones so far at least, is these ones right here. Not basic, but you know what I mean, like the starter when you have these overpowered ones. So these are going to be the ones you basically start with. Heroic Legacy, they did have a tier unlocking system, so you'd have to get a tier 1 to get a tier 2, you have to get a tier 2 to get a tier 3, and here it's basically like that. But it's just like different branches, and in those tiers you have to unlock some in those. It would kind of make sense as soon as we get into this. Okay, and before we fully get into every single suit and their abilities and stuff, we're gonna check out what suit tags are, and they're like damage reduction / like additional damage. So if you have any suit, so right now I can't use it since I haven't unlocked the suit / the branch. So right there it says you didn't unlock the suit. But of course I just got that from creative, so that's the only reason I'm able to have it. But I can't use any of the powers unless I've actually unlocked the branch. If you'll click in here, it'll show your current stats when you're wearing the suit. Attack damage is 2B, damage reduction is 2C, and you can just see a lot of more different stats like slow motion, height and reflexes, level 1, exhaustion reduction 10%, so like you eat less by 10%, lifting strength, athletic human, above average human for resistance, effect immunities. I don't know what that means, although I guess skill, but I don't know exactly what that means. But most of the time it might show like poison or I don't know, nausea, just like actual effects. And then damage immunities like fire or lava. For this suit, it's fire. So if I had fire anywhere, so yeah, we'll show off more of all of this when we actually are getting into the suits. But I'm just showing you that this is the way you'll view your attack damage, damage reduction, and all of those stats. And in here will also be where you can upgrade either your telepathic resistance, or depending on which character you have, like Raven will have like energy consuming or something capacity for her magic, her mana. And then we got speedsters for their upgrades to the speeds, accelerating, and all that stuff. We'll get that into more a little bit later. But let's talk about the new damage reduction. In Heroic Legacy, there used to be just like a normal damage reduction, like tier 1 would be 75% damage reduction, tier 2, 76 or 77, and so on. The higher tier, the more. For this one, has different. It's different, but the same. It's still like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, but now it's more specific by being like tier 1C or tier 1B or tier 1A. And C being the least, and then you got C, no, yeah, you got C being the least, and you got B being the middle, and A being the best in that tier. So does it mean if you are a tier, let's say 2B, like this one, which is the middle ground for tier 2B, doesn't mean you're better than tier 3C. That suit is already a tier 3, so it's just generally better, but it's just being more specific of where you are in that tier. I hope that makes sense. There is a whole wiki inside of Agent's Discord explaining the whole system, and the same thing goes with damage reduction and attack damage. Like, so I have the little wiki pulled up on the side of my screen, and right now it's telling me for tier 2B for attack damage means it's giving me plus 65% additional damage, and that is when either using your abilities. So this doesn't count like with like weapons and stuff, I believe. So this does 8 damage, and if we try to attack it, it's gonna do 9 damage, 8 damage, whatever. But you would think, oh, that's not that strong. But if we had one his like bow staff or his punching, it's gonna do more damage because it's going for the custom items that are given to them. It's not like a strength effect. Like right now, we're not gonna have effects, and when we unlock the suit, we won't have like a strength effect. It's gonna be like an inbuilt kind of system. But for him, since he is, let's check again, tier 2B, he's better than tier 2C, but B is wall level. Tier 2C is street level, 2A is small building level, 2B is wall level. So, of course, 2A is small building level, which is better than just wall level. And then we got tier 3, which I believe like someone like Batman is one of them, or at least damage reduction. Yeah, let's check. We see here, yeah, attack damage is not in the tier 3s, it's still tier 2, but better than Robin. So attack damage for him is tier 2A, which is, I guess, 68 to 80% damage, additional damage. Oh, it says right here too. I didn't even look at that. I was not even paying attention. It says actually the damage percentage right there. Damage reduction right here is 3C, 70% damage reduction. And then it could be even 100%, but at least in the suit upgraded, this is why it's kind of important. It will tell you exactly, because if you check your suit, it will tell you, but this is kind of your max stats. This is what you could be when you're fully maxed out. Like telepathic resistance 4. Right now, he is not telepathic resistance 4. He's 1 because we haven't upgraded that, and we can upgrade that. Healing factor mid-low, he's 2, not 1. I believe Robin is 1. And acrobatics, he's 1/5. Lifting strength is peak human, and all that. And damage immunity is fire, which doesn't mean he's immune to lava, just fire. That's why it's a lot more specific, and it's not the like fire resistance effect. We'll show off a little bit more later when we get into the suits. Oh, before I kind of forget, some suits have tags, like right here. It'll show hashtag skill, hashtag Batfamily, sidekick, aerobat, acrobat, sorry, hero, genius, detective, and Robin. And sometimes that is just there to let you know. In this, sometimes this quest show like something specific, like hashtag you need to wear a hero suit, or hashtag villain, and that lets you know like a little bit more specific of what you need to use. And like I said, some suits have like different immunities. Like Joker, I believe he's going to be immune to poison, and you're going to be able to check in here. So damage immunities, actually starvation, so that's damage immunities, and an effect immunities is toxin. So yeah, like poison. So yeah, I guess there's effects and damage. So effects don't really count as damage. You know what I'm talking about, like nausea, it's effect, not a damage, whatever. And so on, little different things, but yeah. Alright, so now that we have that kind of out of the way and a little bit of the info, also, by the way, I will leave the admin commands in either the description of the video, or I might show off at the end of the video. So if you're curious, you can check the description. If it's not there, then check the end. Alright, so let's start with how to get Robin right here. That means that 1, we need to unlock the branch. As you see here, Robin is a skill branch, and we can't unlock it unless we do the new achievement. You'll get a book when you first go in, and it's the achievement book, and right here will just show all the achievements. So if you're curious and want to see things, you can read in here, and some of the achievements are crazy like this one. But what do we need for the skill branch? Right here it says kill 15 zombies or skeletons at night without any armor, without any effects, having not more than 6 hearts. So that means we are going to turn it to night, get our sword out, get some zombies out, take some damage because we have to be lower in health. Boom, and then kill them. Eventually, after killing enough zombies, you should get like the achievement. I just can't die. I mean, if I die, it's not gonna reset, but there you go. Achievement completed, skill branch. So it will let you know when you do complete the achievement that you're going for. Okay, so we check in here. It has a check mark automatically already next to the skill. And now we have a new menu which shows the different tiers. If we click that, it'll show the tiers in that, which is Robin and Joker. Now, we're looking for Robin currently, so we're going to try to get the Robin. And here, it lets us know that we need these materials for Robin. XP, the ores, and the different materials you can make, and all inside the crafting table. So it should be straightforward, not too hard to get Robin. It's really more about doing the task to open the branch, and making the suits shouldn't be that much. So we check here, after making the suit, after having everything you need, it will all show up green, and then you buy, and then you'll get a little kind of text saying what you bought, a little bit more about the suit. If you go here, so now that we have unlocked Robin, we can check here. It does let us unlock the next tier, So that's basically how you're gonna get higher tiers in those specific branches. Is you unlock the lower ones and then you'll keep unlocking more. Doesn't mean it's gonna unlock these. These are whole different branches that you'll have to unlock. But now since we have Robin, if we put it on, we'll get a little bit of effect right here. The base stats, like I told you, these show off the max stats, and in the upgrader it'll show off your current stats. So right now, like my resistance for telepathy is low, but in here it shows that it can be level 3 instead of level 1. So with Robin, first thing you need to know is you can glide. If you double jump, you can glide with any suits that can glide. And we also didn't finally get a new gliding like sound. In the previous add-on, we didn't get a gliding sound, and it kind of sounded a little bit weird gliding around with no sound. And I'm glad he added some sound. So, moving on to his gadgets, what can he do? Now, like I said earlier, in this add-on, you'll have to progress and unlock things. So we open up the power menu, basically. A lot of things are just X, because you can't get it. It'll show how to craft it, though. But the only thing we have currently is combat, so if we grab that, it'll give us it. And right here it shows both of our hands, which is pretty cool. We can block if you at least hold the item for this one, and it'll show right there you can block 2 hits. So we grab some husk, we can block one of the shots, boom, we didn't take damage. You can punch it, do little combos, it'll show all the little animations. If you crouch and punch, you'll do a little sweep attack, which does have a little AoE. So if you heal, it'll knock out people that are kind of close. So you can use that to kind of push enemies away. And you can kind of do little combos, you know? If you wanted to, you could block, punch, and then do a little normal standing up punch. So you can kind of combo how you want. But for this one, it has a 2-block combo, and then you can punch after that. So, like I showed you, this is the only thing you get off the bat. Now you need to upgrade these things. So some abilities or little toggles to actually unlock them might use an achievement like this one. Does need a skill essence 5 levels and acrobatic landing, which shows right here, survive after falling, so you only have 1 HP left, aka half a heart, wearing a suit with the tag #acrobat. And this is what I mean by the hashtag tags. If you don't know what you need to wear, you can check the suits and it'll show you right there. This one has #acrobat, so this one would work. So if we were in the air and did have a heart, we would unlock it. Now for me, I'm gonna use the command that lets you unlock all the abilities right here. Now this will unlock all of mine, but everything will have a little crafting thing in here. So if you just go through everything, you'll be able to unlock it pretty easy. Nothing's kind of crazy. I believe that one might be the only one with achievement acrobatic. So if we look on here, it's just a little simple crafting. It's not simple, but you know what I mean by, like, it's not any achievements, so you don't have to worry about that, I believe. Also, these suits do have suit up and mask on and mask off, so it's just simple. I think it's just like a feature he's putting on all the suits just to make it like, if you want to do a little bit more of an RP kind of style, you can take off the suit, but you'll still be Robin technically, and you can put it on, you can take off the mask if you wanted to. Now this does kind of come with different like mechanics. Like when you take off the suit, you really can't glide, so that makes sense because you don't actually have a suit on. So it's not just really aesthetics. If we get fire, since we're technically immune to fire, if we put that down like this, oh no, we're not on fire. Now we're not immune to lava, and I can probably see that. But if we did take off the suit, we'll probably start taking fire damage, and that's because the suit is used to protect us. So it's up to you what you want to do, but that's just a little feature that it has in the add-on. All right, let's get into basically actually showing off the other abilities. Right here we have the bow staff. It uses this to unlock it, but like I said, I'm just going to use this button to unlock everything. If I hit that while we're in the suit, it should unlock all my abilities for me. Now, in here, we can actually upgrade. And I'll upgrade the 2 we have right now, which is Skill Essence and Overcome Fear. Now, when you see this achievement, it's kind of crazy. Oh, this is not as crazy. I believe the next one's kind of crazy, but this one is kill 3 creepers in close combat while poisoned, without dying, and without the invisible effect. Creepers, heavy user combat, it's still pretty strong like you see here. we do 13 damage and 1 damage. So you know how this does 7 damage, but since we have an additional damage, it's going to do additional damage, and there's no strength effect. So it's not like you can pair it with a netherite sword, which is still going to do 9 damage, even though we have additional damage. But that only works for the custom items it's used for. So this means no more sharp 5, effect 5 kind of things for this mod. It's more like use your items that you need to use for your fights, you know? And 20 for a crit. That's crazy. So, yep, we need to finish them off. Oh, it's actually not working because we are not poisoned. So we check here. None of those 2 counted. And you could always keep track of your achievements in here. It's just a little harder to find, but yeah, it's going to be here. Like, overcome fear, here it is. So we actually need to be poisoned. Poison ourselves, but then kill this thing. And there you go. We have done the achievement. I'm just going to have to wait for this thing to end. We have 10 seconds left. We could hold our blocking to not take damage, I believe. Oh, no. Actually, it goes through our blocking. Huh. I guess maybe that is just like physical damage. I don't know. I thought I could block with my blocking, but it doesn't really make sense. But so poison, I guess, just goes straight through that. Anyways, as you saw that we did complete the thing. So we go in here. We have over here, we need still missing skill essence, which again, it's all in the crafting table. Everything should be in here. Skill essence, we'll need this to upgrade and you'll get 1 of them. I'm just gonna take one from in here. Where the heck is it? It disappeared on me. I'm gonna grab in creative this time actually then. So we go in here, telepathic resistance, upgrade. And now you could upgrade it again, since for Robin it's a max of 2. Now this does need more levels, but there's a new achievement for at least this upgrade, which is a man without fear, which means kill 3 wardens in close combat. That's insane. That is insane. You might have to want to wait until to get like Batman or Bane or someone that you could do this challenge for, because I believe it doesn't say you need to wear a specific suit. No, it doesn't. So you don't have to do this as Robin. If you do it as someone else, the achievements do cross path. So if there's one achievement you need for Nightwing that was the same for Robin, if you did it as Robin, you'll already have it as Nightwing. If you did it as Nightwing, you'll have it as Robin. It's not like you have to unlock everything the same. If it's the same thing, if you unlocked it on a different suit, it will pass over to the next one. Hopefully I'm yapping, but hopefully I'm yapping to the point that you can understand me. We're gonna real quick get some wardens, but I am gonna give myself the strength effect because I don't want to die or spend 3 hours sitting here killing wardens. So we give ourselves the strength effect. Wardens. Sorry, that's kind of a little loud, but we now have that achievement completed, and we can go back in here and of course upgrade that once more. And now if we click this, it should show that we're maxed out. This stat is maxed out. We have nothing else to max out. And that was just a telepathic resistance. So now, boom, we have that. Of course, there's not just things like that. We have acrobatics, which we unlocked in here. Acrobatics, if we turn that on, we can do a little double jump. As you see here, if you jump, it's not so high. It's high, but not so high. But if we sprint jump, it'll do a little push. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little subtle, but you can tell when you're actually in game. But it'll give you like a little boost. And also it doesn't let you take fall damage, so that's amazing. So like, let's say we're sitting there, we have acrobatics on, which should be toggled. It will save us from fall damage by just not taking any. But finally time to show off the actual tech in like other combat stuff. So we come in here, we have bow staff. With Robin's bow staff, you can block, and you can block 3 shots with this one. With your hands, you can only block 2. It also has a couple of animations and fighting things, so we go over here. Or fighting things, I'll show the animations. Sometimes when we're sprinting, yeah, you see there when we're sprinting and we hit things, we'll do like a little kick. If I can hit. There you go. You kind of did it. You kind of like have to time it while you're sprinting in the air, I believe. Yeah. And of course, if you crouch, you'll do a little spin kick. But you can tell the damage we do is 13. Every crit is 20. So that's kind of our hand damage, actually. Yeah, it is. Except you get blocked more. So that's why it's probably better to use a bow staff. And you could always like combo. Like if you don't want to use a bow staff, you probably could block with this one. So you can block your 3 shots, hit the bow staff. It's pretty cool. The animations are sick. Now moving on to Batarang. So base damage, it just seems like it does 8 every time it hits. It has a little amount there, how much you can use. And it will only refill, I believe, after you actually waste them. So we should still be at 2. Yep. And it won't reload until it's fully gone, and then you'll have a cooldown. So now there you go, it's back, and they do good amount of damage. I mean, 8 damage is pretty good. I think that's just 3 shots. If I can actually hit my shots. Let's see. That was 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. Yeah, they're strong. It's strong batarangs, or I guess for this one, it's what? Birdarang. My bad. Moving on, we had the explosive batarang, or birdarang. Sorry. If you grab these, you could probably tell what they're gonna do, and it's just gonna explode on things. So we grab this. Look at that, it just sent flying. Of course, you can get a little crowd. Boom. Hit him a few times. This one comes up with 3. It's pretty cool. And while that cools down, you can throw these. Like you can just combo. You can do so much. These are now reloaded. You can glide. Hit him with 1. Block for this guy. Punch him in there, or do it again. But what if? Oh, that'd been so cool. Oh, down kind of almost did it. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see if we can like kick him in there. Oh no! See, we're not immune to lava. We'll take lava damage, but not fire. I'm gonna try to see if I can punch him in there. Oh, that was pretty cool. I almost did it. Oh, okay, they need to be kind of farther. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you kick far though. Right there. What? We kick him so far. Let's go. We did it right there. Block him, punch him. You could just do a lot of combos. It's so cool. I love the combat. It's upgrading from Heroic Legacy if you guys played that one. All right, moving on to Electric Birdarang. Sorry for mispronouncing anything. If we throw this, it will kind of just shock them basically. So it'll do additional damage. If you see if they walk in there, it will keep shocking them, and it kills. I mean, if you get yourself in there, not good. It slows you down, gives you mana fatigue and weakness. So yeah, there's things like that. Now next we have Flashbang, which is pretty cool. For mobs, it's not going to do much about blinding them. It's really going to just slow them down. As you see there, they are now really slow, and you can hit them with like anything you want to hit them, which is pretty cool. And for us as players though, kind of get ready for your ears because it might be a little loud. If we hit this on the ground, yeah, we're flashbang. It's pretty cool though. Imagine that on the player. You just flashbang them in a dark room. It's already dark in there. Their whole monitor is bright white. That would be just so funny. And you go in there and just straight up beat them up. That just sounds amazing. Next up is Smoke Bomb. And if we grab Smoke Bomb, of course, look at the model. Looks pretty cool. If you throw it, it'll be a little smoke. You can kind of blind them if they're there, and they won't know. They won't see you coming. Or, of course, if you hit it on the ground, you can kind of run away. Boom, it's on the ground. They don't know where I am. You can. Okay, well, this one knew kind of where I was, but of course, players can't actually see you. Mods can kind of sense you, I guess. So next up, we have the grappling hook. Now with this, if we grab this out, it looks pretty cool. You hold it out. I like the models. You can toggle between pulling and kind of like grappling. So if we hold the interact button, you can see that we'll pull them as much as we have our crosshair on them. So it's pretty cool. If we were on a cliff like over there, we could probably, so let's grapple actually. So for grappling, you interact once, it'll pull you there. Hit the pulling. You can kind of bring them up if you can. Not really, but if let's say you wanted them to go towards you, you could. So it's basic. You punch to switch between the modes, but then you interact to actually like start grappling. If you get stuck like that, you could always crouch and it'll cancel. You could always crouch even before it gets there and it'll cancel early like that. And I crouched and it's canceled. Next up is what? We're breather right here. Now, of course, you craft this, but as soon as you have it, you could either hold it in your hand or you could attach it in your offhand and it'll stay on your face. It's pretty cool. I like the way it looks. Just look at this. It's cool. I like these kind of things. These little things for like survival is pretty cool. And I want Agent to add more. Please add more like ways to use stuff in survival. Like now, as someone that can't really breathe underwater, since we have made a gadget for it, now we can. And the crafting recipe is pretty cool because it uses like a turtle scoop, which is kind of expensive, but it's really useful after you get it. Because now I can breathe underwater as long as I want. After that, we should get another thing, which is night vision. This is pretty simple. You click it, you get night vision, and it's really useful. It's nice not having constant night vision and being able to toggle off and on. We're gonna leave it on actually. And we're going to turn on scanning vision. This will just tell us, oh, there is a zombie next to us right there, or there's one behind us, which I didn't even see. And it'll tell us the health. So if we hit it, he has 7 health. So yeah, if you hold this out, you can see a little display that pops up, which again, I think is pretty cool. I love these little things. I love that it's not just like an item and it has a little kind of model for it. It's pretty cool. You can toggle between what you want to do: track entity, track block, or open UI. Track entity, of course, just lets you know, hey, you can you can track an entity like a cow or a player. And now it's tracked. So as long as if it's like basically loaded, if the player's online, if the mob isn't gonna despawn, you could open the UI. Well, since it's despawn, it's gone. But like entity like trader, if I can track it, there you go, it's tracked. Open the UI, wandering trader tells me where it is, what dimension, if it has anything in its inventory. Like if it was a player, it'll tell me like, oh, it has this in their hand, or it's wearing this. And if we click observe right now, it's coming soon since it's in beta right now. But that will be able something like to be able to like watch him. I don't know how, but you'll be able to do that later on. If we had a player, we're gonna show this off. We should have my girlfriend actually joining us to show off some of the abilities and show off some of the maybe bosses and stuff with them. So of course, the other thing you have is track block. If you click a block, it's tracked, and you can know where that block is by just opening this. It'll tell you the grass block. You can click more of it to check it out. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's Robin. That is Robin's abilities, that his passives, and everything again can be checked out in here. It shows everything in here. Like I said, anything you lock will pass over to the next suit. Anything new, you'll just have to unlock it again, and that's just how it works. Actually, there's a few things there's 2 things I kind of forgot about Robin. One, if you hold out the skill menu, the things you do to open the combats or the skills, whatever, if you crouch with them, you can do a pose, which is pretty cool. And that will change depending on the suit you have. For like Batman, he has a different pose. Red Hood, he has a different pose. So does Nightwing. But for Robin, this is the pose he gets. Kind of like a landing pose, I feel like. But his cape kind of waves, as you can see there. It stands still, but when you hold this pose, it waves. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, I almost kind of forgot slow motion. Slow motion works a lot differently now than it did before. It is kind of complicated. So stay with me for a little bit. So the slow motion will affect pretty much everything. This will affect your cooldowns. So maybe not for you, but for other players. So like if other players didn't have slow motion and they were using a throwing ability, they'll throw way slower than normally. Like their projectile will be slower, but then them being able to actually throw the item will take longer, and their cooldown would also be longer. So if I had this on, of course things would start slowing down. Like I would start slowing down. I punch slower basically because I'm in slow motion, not kind of like a tiny bit. Alright, I guess in slow motion you can't really crit. Maybe it's because of the feather falling. Huh. I did not know that, but yeah, this means I don't know about creepers or husks. Let's see. Husks might be able to hit me slower. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with mobs. I'll try to show off when my girlfriend gets here, and I'll see if I can show her with hers. But yeah, this will slow down everything basically. Projectiles even. So we had skeletons, which let's kind of show off. Now, if 2 people have the same slow motion or a little bit less or a little bit more, it will vary. So it doesn't. If 2 people have the same slow motion, they're basically the same speed, which means there's no really hit delays because they're the same speed. You can kind of see what I mean. But we'll try to show it off a little bit later. But let's try with the skeleton. So if we shoot, as you can see, I have time to dodge that, which is pretty cool. So it's not so fast, not so slow, but it gives me time to dodge it, and that's just really cool. Slow motion should have an achievement or a way to unlock it, I believe. Sorry, I kind of forgot to show that off. Let me know what you think about the add-on, anything about it. If you're a viewer that hasn't subscribed, think about it, maybe subscribe, help me out. All right, we're surprised with our visitor, aka my girlfriend right here. I told you guys that she was joining, and she's here now. All right, we have our girlfriend here, and my girlfriend, sorry. I need to show off some things that work in multiplayer. So a few things I wanted to show. One of them was the grappling hook. Like I said, guys, you can pull it if you just hold the interacting player. You can pull them wherever you want to. Other thing was slow motion. So if she doesn't have this active, she will attack a little bit slower. So attack me, babe. Okay, try to hit it with the dummy. So she are you spamming as much as you can? So what I mean is it should be slow. You'll be able to tell when more players we have higher like slow motion suit, but she will be slower, I guess. If she turns on slow motion, then she'll be the same speed as me and she can attack as fast as I can. So next up, we're gonna show off his Red Hood. First off, how to get Red Hood. You go into the skill tree. He's gonna be in tier 2A. If we click in here, it shows Nightwing and Nightwing and Red Hood. Right now we're looking for Red Hood, so if we click here, this is the recipe for him. Now he does need an achievement, and this is what kind of like a story comes in. If you guys know how Red Hood is born, he's born by basically a Joker killing him or beating him so bad that they thought he was dead, but he came back as Red Hood. And this achievement makes it so you need to drop below 4 hearts fighting Joker Boss while wearing the suit with tag #Robin. And the only person that has the #Robin is Robin. You guessed it. So what we're gonna do to unlock this achievement, she's coming with me. We're gonna go fight Joker, and we're gonna also show off the Joker while we're fighting it. And to find the Joker, it spawns in plain biomes and sunflower biomes. All right, so this is the Bane. Oh wait, watch out! Click the button. Click. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! We should have been creative so it didn't target us. Oops, that's my bad. Oops. All right, we are at the Joker Boss. Let me teleport my girlfriend because she just got obliterated by Bane. We'll deal with him later. So here we have the Joker. So you saw Bane was in the same structure. There's a basically 50% chance, I think, that it could either be Joker or Bane in the structure. And then this one is Joker. So normally these blocks are not here. I placed them here just to make it so they don't get out. But if we do let him out, he will fight us. And to get the the achievement we need, which was Death in the Family, I believe. Let's look for it. Where is it? I might have missed it. Yeah, a Death in the Family. So drop below 4 hearts while fighting the Joker Boss wearing a suit with Robin. So we're gonna fight it. We're gonna let it out, and we're gonna try to survive. So, babe, get ready. Pull out any of the gadgets you need. Nod your head if you're ready. And she is ready. Okay, so we're gonna let this Joker out. Let's do this. And they're all coming out. It does come with a few goons too, right here, as you can see. We have Joker and these orange prisoners, which we're gonna beat up. We can throw patterns, anything. We got the Joker. Remember, you can also block with your staff and your punching. If you hold your hilt interact, you can block. Oh gosh. Okay, so he needs to get us below 4 hearts, but we also don't want him to kill us. My girlfriend might get the achievement if she gets really low. Oh my gosh, she just exploded. Oh gosh, I'm poisoned. How have I not? Okay, there you go. I got the achievement. So now I'm gonna try my hardest not to die. Oh, and she killed him. She killed the Joker. Look at that, 2 Robins, and we got it. So after getting that achievement, if we check in here, it'll show that we have unlocked at least that achievement, and now we just need the stuff for it. So after having everything you need for Red Hood, you can press buy, and boom, it gives you the suit. So we don't need this extra stuff. We're just gonna put it in here. But when you put on the suit, boom, look how cool I look. Do I look cooler? What looks cooler, Robin or Red Hood? Crouch if Robin and jump if Red Hood. Oh, she likes Robin more. I actually like the look better for Red Hood. I can't speak today. All right, while she's putting that on, as you can see, look at her now. If she wanted to, she could take off the mask. That is a feature. If you do take off the mask, you don't get night vision. If you have it on, you can have night vision. But yeah, she's gonna take it off for now. Like I told you guys, whatever you unlocked from other suits will pass over to the next one. So see, we don't have to unlock Smoke Bomb no more, but anything new you have to unlock. So as we can see here, there's a bunch of things to unlock, like the daggers, and then there is the Desert Eagle, and they all have different recipes like bullets, and we have the ammo box, explosive batarangs, and it'll just take different stuff. Some powers will require to unlock certain things before you can unlock other things, but since they're just gadgets, you can unlock them in any order. But some suits might need you to unlock things in a specific order, but for this one you don't need to. The daggers, so if you go click here, this should give us all the abilities we need. And now if you want to pull out the daggers, babe, there you go, she has some daggers. So for the daggers, if you crouch, you can block, and you can tell if she hits me, slowly it's breaking my blocking, and she can now hit me. These do, so if we punch this, it's 14, and if we do crit, it's 22. And so as Robin, he has acrobatics, combat, slow motion. The daggers can block, and it looks pretty cool that you can show off in both hands. Do little combos. A little sweep combo maybe? No combo like that. Okay. Next up, let's show off the Desert Eagle. If you pull that out, just look at this thing. It looks sick. As you can see here, she's shooting me with her bullets. You can either tap it or hold it down. And as soon as you run out, it will reload. The bolt is to do 9 damage. Alright, and then you can kind of aim if you crouch. It'll do like a little animation to pull it in the middle. So yeah, that's the Desert Eagle. Let's grab the next weapon. We got the M4A1. Look at this thing. Pretty cool. If you crouch, shoots a lot faster. Okay, you got the shotgun. You can see her with the shotgun. If that one spreads out the bullets, they're probably all going to do the same amount of damage just once. So if I pull out the shotgun that she has, this one can hit multiple enemies at once. If I spawn in some husks, spread them out. If you have the shotgun, you can shoot more enemies. Look at her. That's pretty cool. So you can, boom. You end up zombie this perfect dude right here. And then next is the ammo box. Now, the ammo box will have different type of bullets you can do. They all have different unlocks, and it's like fire, knockback, phantom. So let's unlock these real quick. All right, so after unlocking all of them, you'll be able to choose what you want to do. Shoots explosive. Every bullet will be an exploding bullet, which is crazy. The shotgun is like probably the best because it shoots more bullets. And then we got the fire bullet, which of course puts in the fire. See here. Then you got the knockback bullet, which of course knocks back stings if you want to shoot at me. And of course just knocks back. And then the last one is phantom, which what phantom does means you can shoot through blocks. It just goes straight through blocks. So if you come here, come to this tree, and just use like something that's not like a shotgun and just shoot through the tree. So you can see there, that's kind of overpowered, but she could literally just shoot me through. So that is Red Hood's ammo types. What's next? Next up, it's explosive batarang. So if we go a little bit out of this little stage, we can test that. I actually used it right there. If she throws it, oh, she's using her gun. So you see that? It explodes on them. So yeah, that's the explosive one. If we check our next one, it'd be electric. So this one, do you want to use the electricity batarang on me to show off what it does? See there? Yeah, so it gives me slowness, mind fatigue, and weakness, and it hits me a little bit. I use that on her. It shocks her a little bit, and that, yeah, that's the electricity one. Everything else, let's see. There's one thing that I kind of, let's see if she's surprised. Do you know what this is? Oh, that's loud. Yeah, I just used it on her. Yeah, so if I use it on myself, of course, we got the super loud noise. I'm so sorry for this noise. And the white screen, it just sucks. And there she goes, used it on. Alright, to prevent any more hearing loss, we won't use that no more. Of course, and then we have the other abilities, which I've showed off: Smoke Bomb, the Grappling Hook, and all that. That's pretty much it for Red Hood. If we actually go inside the suit upgraded, we can check if he needs anything upgraded. No, okay? We've already had the max one out, which was for Robin was 2, so we already have that good. And yeah, that's Red Hood. He has his stats for his like tier system, so we can see here attack damage 2A and damage reduction 2A, which I believe is better than Robin. So let's move on to the next suit, which is Nightwing. So to unlock Nightwing, if we go in here, skill 2A, Nightwing needs all these materials. So no achievements for Nightwing. Let me just go in creative and get that real quick. After having everything you need for Nightwing, you click buy, and of course, same process, you get the suit with it. So we check the suit upgrader. We can see right here, acrobatics. That is, it needs an upgrade, which means he is 1 higher than the other ones. You can see here, acrobatics 2, and Robin and Red Hood are 1, and that's why they didn't need an upgrade. But for Nightwing, as you can tell from when he was a kid, he was like a circuit boy, and that just probably means that he's more flexible than the other ones. So to upgrade that, you only need a skill essence, which I already have one. I'm gonna grab that, upgrade it, and that might make it. I think that just makes it you can jump farther. I might be wrong. I need to turn it on first. Yeah, you can definitely jump farther than the rest. And as you saw there, Nightwing can glide. So if you press double jump, you can tell her she's gliding, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's show off the new things for Nightwing. Of course, again, you need to, if there's anything new, you have to unlock it. Like the sticks, the wing ding, explosive wing ding, and that seems to be the new things. If you take off the suit, you can't glide. Makes sense. If you take off the mask, you can't see night, or night vision, whatever. So we're gonna do the command that lets us get the abilities, but you will unlock that in survival. The sticks are pretty cool because they come off your back when you hold them. It's pretty sick. Alright, so the sticks are pretty basic. I mean, you just punch with them, you do more damage. 13. You could, if you crouch, you block. As you see there, she's hitting me with the lightning ones, which slow me down and give me weakness. And that's toggleable, so if you interact, you can turn that on. Okay, and then you crouch. You should have, okay, let me punch you. Why am I able to hit you? Wait. What the? Your blocking isn't working. What the heck? Alright. This has to be a bug right there. Agent, if you see this, she can't block. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong, but I don't think I am. Okay, so the next new thing is his, I think it's called Wing Ding. Yeah, Wing Ding. So if you pull that out, it's just Nightwing's version of a batarang. And you can throw like 6 of them or 5. And they go her taking off the mask. And of course we have the explosive Wing Ding, which as you can tell is just going to explode on impact, just like the explosives for pretty much anything. I do like that he uses like different things for different people, or like at least it look different and it fits the right person, which is pretty nice. I don't know if he did that in Heroic Legacy, he might have, but it's pretty cool. As you can see here, boom, it's going to do damage. And here is his max stats. Again though, you can check in the skill upgrader or the viewer your current stats. Moving on to the next person, because I don't think I've missed anything. That's Nightwing with all the other stuff. Alright, so moving on to the Batman. If we click here, skill, we have unlocked that since we have unlocked the tier A suit. Now we have tier 3. The only one right now is tier 3C, which is Batman Rebirth version. If we go in here, you can see what everything you need. So first off, you need this. And like I said, it's not so much, like it's not too much to unlock them. It's just going through the tiers and unlocking the branch. So we need a Batman emblem, fabric, gray, and gray, a lot of gray, and except the black fabric. So if we grab this and we press buy, boom, we've unlocked Batman Rebirth. Alright, so we put on the Batman skin, which is genuinely my favorite skin. I like it. I like the little things that it moves. on the side, you know, your little kind of, I don't know what to call them, the little spikes on the side of your hand. Cape's cool. I love how it flows. And of course with Batman you can glide, which is pretty cool. I like the wing. The wing's so cool. Look at her, menacing as she is with the Batman suit, and she took the Batman suit off, which is fine. So there's quite a bit of new things with Batman, I believe. Yeah, explosive gel gun, and we got the Batarang, the normal one, and then Batman gauntlets, and then X-ray vision. Batman is the only one that, at least in the Batfamily, to have X-ray vision. So we are gonna unlock that. We can first check the suit upgrader and see if there's anything else to upgrade. So in the suit upgrader here, you can check out his stats, and there's an upgrade for Batman, and that's for his telepathic resistance. So we need a skill essence, and also a new achievement, which is called Mastermind. Kill an Elder Guardian while not affected by mining fatigue effect. That is pretty hard. So we need to kill an Elder Guardian while not affected by the mining effect, like I said. And how to do this, we are just going to spawn it in. In Minecraft, you'll have to do in survival, unless you just cheat it in. Up to you what you want to do. Alright, so as you saw there, I killed it and I cheated it in, but in survival, you can do this by just being creative and figuring out how to do it. But if we go back in here, we can upgrade that for me, and boom, we have telepathic resistance as Batman level 3. Now there's more like what each levels do. If you check out his Discord wiki, you can check specifically what it will do either now or in the future of the add-on. So it's time to start showing off the new skills of Batman. We're gonna turn on make it day. So first one is, let's get the X-ray vision out of the way. So right here, if you click on it, this is how you unlock it. Same with Batman gauntlets is different, and Batarang is different, and anything that's new is different, like this one. But we're just gonna hit the unlock all, and now we should have it unlocked. And if you want to turn on X-ray, you can see what it does. See there, you can see anything from through walls of like, so yeah, X-ray vision basically. Turn mine on too, and now I can tell that she's over there. It was really far. I can tell where people are, so you can like kind of spy. Now the player will see this, and this is just because Bedrock limitations. But imagine in single player, when you're trying to look around where things are or any entities, you can just turn it on and you can see where it is. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna turn off mine if you want to turn off yours. Alright, next up is the Batman Gauntlet. So if you want to pull that out, you'll do even more additional damage. So we fly to the dummy. We'll do 14 and then 22 for crit. And if you crouch, you can block up to 4 shots. Try to hit, let me hit you. Yeah, I don't know why the blocking doesn't work for you, but I'm gonna have to report that bug to the creator. Alright, so with the gauntlet, you'll be able to change between different effects. So as she just hit me with electricity, she could change it again by interacting. There we go. Now that's fire. But I'm immune to fire, so just more annoying on my screen. And then she has knockback, which not too bad. So this is electricity, fire, and then knockback. So yeah, that's what these gauntlets can do. And then you have the normal mode, which is good. Next up is his Batarang. This is pretty simple. It's just a Batarang. There's nothing crazy to it. It doesn't explode or anything, and I would just miss all the shots. I'm bad, but it does 8 damage. Yeah, so that's his move set. And of course, he comes with everything else: flashbang, smoke bomb, grappling, explosive gel gun, night vision, scanning vision, and wrist display, which I actually need to show off. So like I was telling you guys earlier, if you can do it on a player, and if you open the UI, it'll show up their name right here, and it'll say what they have as equipment. Batman Rebirth is on their head, their head slot, and where they are, if they're holding anything. It's pretty cool. Alright, so last thing to show off really is explosive gel gun. I forgot about this. So we're gonna place, as you can see here, we're gonna destroy these little things. And we're gonna press this, detonate. Why did it not detonate? Place, detonate. There we go. Alright, so yeah, you see there, to place, you just place, and you detonate, and boom, That's how it works. So you can place multiple, detonate, make a cool entrance. That's what that is. And look at it. Look at it. There you go. You can like blow it up from anywhere as long as you place it down. And that's just how that works. So that is Batman. He is strong too. Like I told you, he has the additional tech damage. He's a strong man. He has the combat, acrobatics, like I said, slow motion, which he might be a little higher in slow motion tier. I'm gonna check though. Slow motion, heightened reflexes. Actually, he's just like the other ones. So that is Batman for you. He can glide. If there's anything I missed, guys, let me know. But I think I've shown off everything about Batman. Of course, the other abilities we have, I did show off with the other characters like Robin. Alright, so Joker is next. If we go in here, how to unlock Joker. He was tier 2B. He's right here. This is his list to unlock it. It's kind of crazy. The achievement you need for... Oh, look. I forgot to show you guys every stance for the suit. So this is Joker's stance right here. He's like on a little cane. But if you have red hoods, this is his stance. It's like, oh, I'm ready to fight you kind of stance, you know, bring it on. And then we got Nightwing, which does a little handstand, I believe, if I can get this. He does a little handstand, showing off his acrobatic skills. I meant skills. And then we got Batman, which he just aura farms. If we put this on, if you stand somewhere high, or just anywhere, and he'll do a little stance while his cape waves. You know, he's just looking off into the distance. Joker's is probably my favorite, honestly, and maybe Nightwing's. We're here to unlock the Joker, which has a new achievement. It says, I'm beyond sanity. Right here, it's literally telling you things to hurt yourself, hug a cactus, swim in lava, throw an anvil on your head, and try to suffocate and block. That's just crazy, but we're going to do those things. Alright, well, actually, you guys are going to do those things. I'm just going to unlock the suit. Alright, so after you unlock the Joker, you can see his skin looks amazing. I love the skins. The new skins are great. They're amazing. This is his max out stats right here. And this is his suit upgrader. Attack damage 2B, damage reduction 2C, telepathy resistant master. That's just because that's what I am. But his highest one is 4. So yeah, actually no, he's supposed to be 4, just like Batman. Actually, no, he's 2. I might be wrong, but I'll have to see about that. Healing factor high, low. I believe that's just, where is it right here? It doesn't show on here, but that's what he is. High to low. He's healing factor 3, which I'm surprised it's that high. Effect immunities, he can't starve, so he has damage immunity to starvation, and then he can't get poisoned. Alright, so that's the Joker for his suit upgrades. If we open the skills, we can turn on the acrobatics. And then we have the combat, Joker cards, Joker knife, Joker buzzer, Joker venom, dynamite detonator. So this one has a lot of new things. But of course, you have to unlock this on survival. But we're just going to hit the button that lets you just unlock all the abilities. And there now we have the Joker cards. So these are the first ones. They're just little cards that you can throw. You get 6 of them, and then it's on cooldown. And you just throw a little throwing animation. And then you got the Joker knife, which you can block with, which I like the animation for this one. Oh, okay, yeah. If you crouch and punch, you'll do a little sweep attack. This will do a little AoE for certain mobs. So if you do the sweep attack on these mobs, so you have to crouch for it. Yeah. And there you go. It'll push around a little bit. And yeah, he has little slashing animations. Little kick animation too. And that is Joker's knife. So next up is Joy Buzzer. Now the Joy Buzzer, what this does, yeah, as soon as you punch things, it's like a little shocky thingy. And you can hit anyone with it. Yeah, that is the Joy Buzzer. It's annoying when actually fighting this because it's kind of overpowered, but you can see that little model. It's kind of cool. What it's called, the Joker Venom. Now the poison won't work, but everything else works. So if you just hold it, you can spray your opponent and they'll get a random effect of a few effects. Now if I take off the suit, she could probably give me way more effects too. There you go, I got poison, I got blinded, and I'm weak, withered, like a whole lot of things that just suck. So that kind of just sucks to get hit by. Now one thing to note, if you do have the rebreather, you shouldn't be affected by that because the gas and the toxin shouldn't work. So getting the rebreather might be really key to fighting the Joker. Alright, so the Joker also has the next thing to be dynamite and detonator. I love how this looks. You see here, he has a detonator and then a dynamite in one hand. If you want to throw, you just throw. You can throw a few. And then detonate. And it's pretty destructive. Something that I forgot to show off, he can glide. So if you double jump, he can glide. Pretty cool. Okay, next thing inside his arsenal would be the revolver. And she's already using it. Be Rick from Walking Dead, if you understand that. Boom. That has 6 shots. I like the car. I just said car. I like the gun model. It has 4-second cooldown. Let's try to get down here. My damage. Oh, so this does more damage. Alright, so that's the revolver. So that was the revolver. Now we have the Tommy gun. Pull out the Tommy gun. You can aim with it. You have a bunch of bullets, I believe. How many bullets? 35. And you can just spam this thing. 7-second cooldown. So it's really good. Next one is Bane. The big man Bane. To unlock Bane, you need to do something different. You need to go to the science branch because that's where Bane is. Now, as you can see here, I don't even have that unlocked. She doesn't have it unlocked. We need to craft and consume the super serum. So if you go into the crafting table, put in super. There you go. It's right there. Super serum. This is how you make that. So potion of strength, jump boost, regeneration, and speed, and human blood syringe, which you just make an empty one and then stab yourself with it, and you'll get blood. Then you get blaze powder, and then as soon as you do that, you can get a super serum. After getting the super serum, you just interact with it, and boom, you unlock the science branch. Now, that just means you unlock the science branch, doesn't mean you've unlocked the Bane suit. Now you go into Bane. As you can see here, one thing you'll need is to unlock the skill branch. So you can't unlock Bane unless you unlock the skill branch. So it's kind of a progression tier system kind of thing. So the science branch, Bane. After having everything, you click buy, and boom, you have Bane. So Bane has a couple things he can do. He's very destructive, so we could probably do this outside of here. But let's check the suit upgrader to see if we need to upgrade everything. And look, new things to upgrade. Oh, you look look at you. Look funny. Oh, and she's covering with the masks. She doesn't want to let everyone know that she's super strong and bulky with the suit. Sorry. Okay, so we checked the suit upgrader. He has a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on right here. Energy capacity, energy recovery. So if we check here, there's a few things we can do. Acrobatic, he's number 2. I didn't even know. I thought we... Oh, okay, so... Acrobatics? I thought we unlocked some with them. It might be different acrobatics. So acrobatics 2 needs skill essence. So we will upgrade the energy capacity a little bit later. And then the energy recovery a little bit later. We're going to show off this, how it works without that. Because that just means that it'll last longer and you recover it more. So without it, you should have a little thing that shows Venom right here, 72%. It's off, and its toxicity is 0% because we're not like using so much. Now we pull out this right here. It's gonna show how to unlock this. All right, so here in the menu, it will show you that you'll have to unlock this. Now, my girlfriend accidentally pressed to unlock all abilities, so now I can't show it, but that's okay. It will. Now she's sad, guys. Look what I did. I'm sorry. Listen, it's okay. And she's still sad, guys. You know, the only way to make her happy is if you guys subscribe. Every subscribe and like equals 1 happy point for her. That's definitely real. So subscribe right now if you want to make her happy. So after unlocking the Venom Injector, which is new, the Smash Ground, which is new, Grabbing, which is new, Sprint Attack, which is new, and Throw Ground, which is new, you'll be able to use Bane. Now, that will all basically be new. So, Bane is basically a whole new character except the combat. Acrobatics, you can turn that on. And it seems like this makes you jump a little higher. You can do maybe a little double jump if you spam jump in. Now, combat. So, this is his punching right here. You can block. You can punch. He does 12 damage. And this is without his Venom injection. So, he's already a strong guy without it. Then you got Smash Ground, which I'm not going to do here. Grabbing and sprint attack. Let me grab that. Okay, so Smash Ground, if you use it, boom. That is a pretty good amount. And you see there is strong. We're going to spawn some Husk in. I'm going to put Smash Ground. As you see there. Again, we're just super strong. Alright, so next up is grabbing. And I can't lift. I can't lift Bane. Maybe because Bane's so big. Oh, look, but I can lift chicken. And I can throw chicken. Or I just broke the chicken's back. So I guess you can't lift each other unless... Is there like a certain amount? Can you lift a zombie? You can't. Break him. Interact. There you go. But since she is not using the Venom Injector, we're not so strong. So for Bane, his Venom Injected right here will depend on how strong you get. So it says here, base, enhance, and overdrive. The base will be, if we choose the base on the Venom Injector, you'll see that we'll get a little buff. And as you can see here, we both chose that. And now, it's slowly draining us, but we are stronger, faster, and we can do a lot more damage. So we hit here. Yeah, now we do a little like knockback kind of thing. Smash Ground. Oh, now she can lift me. Now since she's stronger. So she can throw me if she wants. Oh no, she kind of just like broke my back. It's what she did. That's funny. So we put it here. Smash Ground. So I'm going to spawn a few in. Boom. And of course, we could just block too. We're like buff. We're like hugely buff. I'm going to grab and see if I can break the bag. Oh, I'm going to break your bag. Boom. Alright, so of course we can enhance and there's overdrive. So now I'm going to move on to enhance. We get even bigger. Now we're even bigger in the enhance mode. And faster. Holy crap. And I'm guessing even stronger. Let's see if Smash Ground is stronger. Oh yeah, that's definitely stronger. And we have the grab ability, which I wonder if it's like more stronger. It's like kinda, maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna try the grabbing. What if we punch? Oh, we can punch him while we grab him. That's cool. Oh yeah, I forgot about the other stuff. How did I forget about sprint attack? Okay, so while you're holding this, if you just run into things, you can break things. It's pretty overpowered, it seems like. It's like a great mining tool. Look at that. That's insane. And it does damage to anything you run into, of course. So yeah, that is Bane's running thing. And then he has throw ground, which if you throw it, boom. I threw it and now it was pretty strong. But you gotta watch out. In the corner is saying toxicity. My toxicity is rising because I'm using Venom for a while. I'm using 60% of it. And now my screen shaked for some reason. I don't know if that's just because my toxicity is going up. It's slowly going up. But we're kind of getting maybe a little dizzy. I don't know what's happening. We're going to turn up our capacity. So overdrive. If we click that, we're even bigger. And now I can pick you up, break your back even more. Now we're at the 56. So we're kind of getting poisoned. But we're a lot stronger now. So I believe it works. Like the more you use what's it called? What's it here? The Venom Injector. The higher you use, the more chance and the more toxicity you're going to be putting inside your blood, which might cause you having effects like darkness and poison. But you will be stronger, so you could use this for a second while you need to defeat your opponent or break Batman's back. You will also get more health, and it seems like you break things a lot more. And you can throw things, just don't mind me being absolutely poisoned to death. And of course, to go back, you just click none and press it, and then you'll stop poisoning yourself. Actually, no, I'm at 100%, so I'm still going to get some poison until I think it goes down. Now, how do you solve that? I think the way to solve this is if you go to the suit upgrader, I just need to stop poisoning myself, but whatever. We can upgrade our energy capacity and energy recovery, so things will like drain so fast and we can recover the venom a lot better. Right here it just needs XP and science essence, so that's a new essence that we haven't used. Right here, science essence. If you have that, you could just upgrade all this. So I have the maxed out venom energy capacity, so I recover more venom faster. And it's probably me. Oh wow, You can just hold that. Oh, I can't throw it. Why? Because I'm not strong. So now I can go into overdrive and probably make it so. Come here. Break your back. Throw. Oh. Oh, shoot. Alright, so yeah, that is Bane. So the more venom you use, the stronger you will be. Let's see how strong our punches are before we start getting more toxic in our blood. Use 16 damage, 24 damage from punching. If we grab, let me grab this dummy. We did 20 damage for the breaking back, and she broke my back. But that's pretty much Bane. It tells you here he's pretty high tier. He's 3B and 3C for attack damage and damage reduction. Acrobatics 3 and 40% exhaustion reduction, healing low mid. So if we actually put on the suit again, we can check here everything you can upgrade. Right now we are still, since we were using our thing, our toxin levels are way too high, and that's why we're taking poison damage. But yeah, that is Bane for you. Bane is pretty cool. I love the bottle, especially the back thing. The back thing is my favorite thing. It looks so cool. Moving on, we're out of skill, we're out of science. Now we're into speedsters. Guys, this is when it gets crazy. All right, it's about to get crazy. So if you get the suit off the armor sander, if someone gives it to you, you won't get the powers because you didn't unlock the branch yet. So we go in here, we go to speedsters. It says right here, get struck by lightning while holding concentrated dark matter in your hand. Chance of success is 40%. So yeah, there's a chance that you do all that every step and you don't even get the powers. So kind of brutal, but I mean, it makes sense. Speed Force is extremely powerful, and in this add-on he is extreme, like I said, just super strong, can do a bunch of stuff. So first off, you're gonna need to make dark matter. That's how you make dark matter. And then after that, you make it into dark matter concentrated by getting another star. Yes, you have to defeat the Wither. Bedrock Wither. Yep, I am scared. So you'll basically have to wait for it to thunderstorm. You put down your rods. Here's your rod. Stand on one. Alright. So now, oh, and it happened. Did you get the achievement? Wow. Look how lucky she got. First try, and she got the achievement. So now she's able to unlock speedsters, basically. I don't know how she got that so soon. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to strike myself with lightning. Because I might get unlucky, and she's always lucky. And I got lucky and got it first try. Well, of course, I summoned it myself, but you get the point. After getting the achievement, now you can go to Speedsters and check tier 7B, which is Flash Comics. Right here, you can make new things, and right here is what you're going to need to make the Flash. After having everything, you can unlock the Flash by pressing buy, and you get the suit. Alright, so after getting the suit, you can look cool in the suit. And as you can hear, we have a trail system. You can see there's a lot of different things you can unlock. The only thing we have to unlock is super speed and combat. Now, if you turn up your speed, there's level 1 and level 2. And you can go 2 speed levels, and that's just because that's just what you have every turn. Of course, if you go into the suit upgrader, you can check how much you can upgrade. And there's quite a bit of things to upgrade with the Speedster. It's speed level and speed amplifier and slow motion. So there's new levels of slow motion for the Speedsters. Let me tell you one thing. Come here. Let's demonstrate with her. So it's Speedsters do more damage while moving. When they're fast, they do more damage. Right now, if you punch, 13 damage. Okay, pull out your punching. Pull out your combat there, and you can see when we're not fast, we do 14 damage, 13. But if she turns up her speed and punches, now she's doing 19 damage because she's going a little bit fast. 22 damage. Basically, the faster you can go, there you go, she did 22. Now, if we do a jump crit, I just did 34 right there. That's crazy. So of course, like I said, if you're standing still, you're not gonna do high damage. If you're moving, you will do high damage. I need to turn down the volume for this. It's kind of loud. So yeah, that is the flash for you, for at least this part. So yeah, that also equals for how much damage you take. So if I'm moving, I will take less damage when I'm moving because I'm stronger. But if I'm not moving, I will take more damage. So it's pretty simple. Keep moving as a flash. Don't be slow and don't stand still. Now moving on to... Actually, we need to upgrade our flashes. So let's go to the upgrading. And we click this. Let's upgrade our speed level, which equals metahuman essence, which in here, essence, metahuman, that's how you do that. This was science. I forgot to show off science. That's how you do science one, but this is metahuman. So I'm going to upgrade mine real quick. And this should just unlock speed levels for your flash. And then the amplifier should just make you faster, I believe. See right here, speed amplifier, supersonics 6x. Okay, speed amplifier. I'm turning that up. That goes up to 4. So now we're at a speed of light and speed level speed of light. Okay, so after doing that, after unlocking all of your speed, which will just need XP and metahuman essence, you will be able to go up to 5 bars. And if you do speed amplifier, you'll just be faster in general. But just look how fast this is. Like this is fast. Look at our trail. The trailing looks so cool. This is the new, probably the best trailing I've seen in a Bedrock add-on for Speedsters. Just look how cool it looks. We're gonna turn it to night and see if it looks any cooler. Definitely does, especially in the dark. Yeah. Alright, so you can probably guess the higher speed you are, the more damage you do. So right there, she just did 50 damage. So I'm telling you, you can do some high damage with the flash. If you do a crit, that's going to be really hard to land. But if you can get it, I just did 74 damage. So like that's crazy as a flash. You can also block as a flash. So it's pretty cool. Of course, you don't have to go that fast. You can stick at level 3, which was more than 2. And you'll still do a lot of damage, so it's not like you need the highest damage. Like, this is so cool. I can't get over, like, the running and everything. Like, look at this lean. I swear you're leaning a little bit. I love this running. It's so cool. Alright. So, yeah, that's speed. That's how fast you can go as a flash. Now, moving on to the abilities. Well, first off, let me show you the phasing. So, right now, to unlock some stuff, it's just going to show you what you need. So, right here, water running, I guess, requires step assist. So, that means you need to unlock step assist before you can unlock that. So, there's kind of sometimes an order to unlock things. This one, you won't need an order. Water running, you need step assist. Invisibility, you need to unlock phasing. Speed mirage, invisibility. So, you can see where it's kind of going. Slow motion, you need to unlock metahuman essence with heightened reflexes, which has an achievement by that, which is crazy. There's so many achievements for this. Super speed punches, shows right there. Grabbing shows right here. And you got arm vortex right here, but you need to unlock speed punches for that. Speed blitz shows right here, but you need to unlock speed mirage and speed punches. It's a bunch of things. Speed steal, you need to unlock the speed blitz. And then, ouch. We got breaching, time travel, changed lightning color. So there's so many things. Yes, and we do have time travel. That's pretty cool. Let's show off the more simple stuff first. So if my girlfriend wants to click the button, she can. And there we go. We unlocked all the abilities here. Let's start off with water running. So it's simple. If you go to the water, you'll be able to run on water. So just look at that. Pretty cool. Yeah, that lets you walk on water as the Flash. I'm gonna really quick turn it day. I just like this. This is so cool. Alright. So what else can you do as Flash? First off, you can go invisible. Yes, and this is if you unlock phasing, and this is just because you can go so fast. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of OP, but it only happens when you stand still. And that just means you can unlock that. So that's invisibility right there. Then you have Speed Mirage. If you click that, it basically makes it look like you are two people standing there. And imagine fighting someone that's looking like this. Like, that's a bit OP, but that's why the Flash is crazy to get. But this is just crazy. Like, look at her. If I had to fight someone like that, I can't fight it. There's no way to fight someone like this powerful. Oh, and look at that. This is a stance for the Flash, by the way. So that's the little stance. I like the stance. It's pretty cool. It's so confusing seeing you flash back and forth. Then we got, let's show off phasing. Phasing is really cool. You'll start shaking. And what phasing can do is, yeah, you'll be able to phase through anything. This also might make it so you'll take, sometimes you won't take damage. I might. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. I mean, genuinely, you could just walk through anything and you'll be Inspector, so that's pretty cool. As soon as you pop out, you will be not that. You won't be Inspector as soon as you pop out. Now, one thing that's really cool, if both speedsters were phasing, it works like no one's phasing. So if you want to phase, that means she should be able to hit me without needing to worry. Oh, what? Wait, hit. I guess. Okay, I guess. Wait. Yeah, hit my face. Why can't I hit your face? Hold up. Let me turn it off, and let me try to hit you. Okay, let me turn it on. Hit me now? I don't know why. Wait, hit my face? Okay, let me try to hit you with the speed punches. Okay, so I can't. No, but I can hit your face. That's really weird. I thought it's supposed to make your hitbox smaller. So yeah, speed punches, as she's showing there. You punch really quick. Okay. If we go over here to the dummy, we can show out speed punches. So we do 22 damage or 13. Wait, you hit it? No, you're gonna kill me. Why do you do only 13 damage? Oh wait. Oh, because you were standing still. I see. All right. And she killed me. All right. So that, yeah, the Flash had speed punches. Of course, the faster you are, I believe the more damage the speed punches will do. So look at that. Every speed punch is 50 hits. Oh, and she's using one of the abilities, which is grabbing. So let me show it off to her. You grab the grabbing effect or grabbing ability. Oh, what the? Oh, she just showed off one of the other abilities. Let me grab her. Come here. Let's bring on a ride, guys. We'll drop her off at the village. Bye-bye. So yeah, the grabbing is pretty cool. You can either use that to like take people places, or you could oh, she wants me to come get her. I'll go get her. We don't want her to be sad no more. Look at that. I just picked her up. Transport her anywhere I need to. Boom. There you go. Hey, so if we put on step assist, this what just helps is you shouldn't run into blocks, or it'll help like go over blocks when you're running. It just kind of does it automatically. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I will say Agent, the other step assist kind of worked better. Kind of like the other one. I know it doesn't teleport you in this one, but this one, either I'm doing something wrong or it doesn't want to go up most of the time. Maybe if you're going straight, no, most of the time it seems like it doesn't want to go up. It's a little weird. Step assist is a little buggy, it seems like, or just not consistent. But again, guys, this is beta version. He's not even done with version 1. He wants to add a bunch more things. She's showing off the new, what's it called? arm vortex. So as you can see there, she's just pushing me because she doesn't like me and wants to push me away. But I can push her too. I wonder if the higher speed equals higher like pushback. I don't think so. Maybe it does. But also, if you do point at the ground with the arm vortex, you can push yourself up because it's like wind. And that should work if you're on higher ground and you're falling. You should be able to do that and save yourself from falling. I might be wrong, but I think so. So yeah, that is arm vortex. What was next? Speed punches we showed. Arm vortex we showed. Speed blitz. So the thing my girlfriend's kind of been doing. Let's see how this looks. Look at that. You just killed all of them. Look, let me show you. Okay, hold up. This thing's not leaving me alone. Alright, let me show you. It looks pretty cool. Let me just eat. Okay, really? Alright, let me turn up my speed. And watch this. Ready? Watch this. That is OP. But that's just the power of being Speedster. But yeah, that's OP. Next up is Speed Steal. So she was doing it to me a little bit earlier. When you use this, you will take speed from anything that's moving. If you're not moving, it won't affect you. So if she's using it on me, it's not affecting me. If I use it while she's moving, it's going to affect her. And now I just got a speed buff of 2. So I'm faster now. And temporarily, she'll be faster from taking my speed, basically. So it just takes speed from anything that's moving. So it's overpowered. That is Speed Steal right there. Alright, so there is a lightning throw, which she just tried to do to me. Let me try to do it to her. Oh, no, oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Where's lightning throw? Lightning throw right here. Do you need to be moving to shoot it? And I just missed. Alright, so we're going to throw it at this dummy right here. So 40 damage. If you land that, that's 40 damage. That's a lot. There we go. Okay, so you have to have your speed on to do any damage to that. I understand now. So you gotta do it, and then you gotta shoot it. So you gotta be really accurate with that. Alright, what is next? We got breaching. This will let you basically, travel wherever you want to. So if we really wanted to, we could travel to 10, and then put this at like, I don't know, 150, and do this. And now, if we really want to, hey, go through there. Look at that color. That's so cool. And now Bingus will go there, and my girlfriend is now currently fighting the dragon. Because we're not going to leave this. Alright. Bingus, our task is to kill this dragon. We both speed blitz it and then we kill it. And just like that, if you get stuck in the nether at the Speedster, just bring your girlfriend over and you can kill the game like we just did. After a quick session of us defeating the dragon, we are back to the overworld and can show off the rest of the stuff. So now we can show off one of the craziest things, which is, let's see right here. We have changed lightning color, which already I think she is changing hers. We can do orange, red, cyan, white, purple, green, yellow, blue. There's so many. Multicolor. That's cool. Look at this. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you can choose your color. My favorite is definitely like the kind of like the original one, which is orange. But there is tons of color, like blue, purple might be cool too. Next up is time travel.
Oh, look at it is. It's it's editor me. I'm back here to show you how to time travel, like how it actually works fully. We're gonna make this simple, right? First thing you need is a time travel ability and be able to run at the level speed 5 level. After that, you gotta first off, well, what I'm gonna do at least is I'm gonna run a little bit farther than here, so I don't turn too much into the past and stuff. You get this one. To time travel, 1, you need to choose whether you want to go in the future or in the past. I'll let you know this. Oh, okay. You can even choose to time travel with like 0 per second, which means that you're just want to spawn things in. Yeah, I'll explain that a little bit sooner, a little bit later. So I want to go to the past. And how often do I want to go to the past? You can choose what you want to do. Okay, one thing to note. When you time travel, you have a chance to spawn in time raids. Because they don't like you messing with time traveling. You also have a chance to spawn in the Black Flash, and I think it's like either 1% or 10%. I think it's a 1% chance when time rates hit you that he'll spawn in. And I'm telling you, if you see him, you will die, and you probably will be seeing that in the video later today. Global time effect means that it will be happening to, I believe, all the players in the world. So this might also affect the day, like the days played. That might go backwards or forward depending on this. But like I said, global time effect really just means like, hey, you might be time traveling, but by the way, this is affecting the whole world and everyone played in it. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep that on because it doesn't matter right now. It's just me. I'm gonna time travel in the past, so I'm not gonna toggle that on. And I'm gonna do, let's say, also one thing to note: the lower the number, the less chance time rates will spawn. But that also, I believe, means the less chance like mobs will spawn or structures will spawn from the past or the future. You get the point. The higher, the more rate of things spawning in, but also the more chance you spawn in time rates. And then the lower, the slower things might spawn in, but also the less chance of having time rates. So it's just up to you what you want to do. For me though, I'm gonna do it at like 50, and I'm gonna hit submit. I'm gonna get my cosmic treadmill. I'm gonna stand on this, and as soon as I start running, it should start time traveling. Now, like I said, it's gonna spawn in some time rates, but I am gonna go and create it for that though, just so I don't die, and I can show you guys how this works. So as soon as you start running, you'll start seeing this, and you'll see the years. 1952. We're in the industrial. I just passed that. We have a time wraith. I'm gonna stop. Actually, let's go forward again. We are gonna crouch, do all the way to down to 0, and that should make it so basically. Now this might make it so things might spawn in less. Also, some things spawn in at night, like bigger things, so I'm just gonna make it night just in case things will spawn in. But you might see changes starting to happen. Maybe not, maybe yes. We'll just have to see. As you see there though, time rates are spawning in quite often, even though I have it set at 0 years. If you were in survival, yeah, that would be like really bad. It would be killing you, so this is like really hard to do. But I just want to see something spawn in. Okay, there we go. There's one structure. It's just spawning in. See that? So we're in the we're in the Industrial Revolution. So things like that will spawn in. Look at that. There's another one. There's many things popping in now. Trees might start popping in too. I wonder if the time is changing. Yeah, it is. Oh, there's another building. You get the point though, right? Depending on the time you go in, certain buildings might pop in. And this also does mean certain mobs might be here. So we're gonna hop off the treadmill, and structures only spawn in while time traveling. It's not like after you time travel, if you stay in here, will things keep changing? Not really. The only thing would be is that you're in that time period, and that also that mobs that are in that time period might start spawning in. I'm gonna quickly go into creative and show you guys the spawn eggs. Right here, you can see the different types in the different probably ages. I don't think there's gonna be anything industrial, because I don't think any of these mobs would fit into that. So I think for this one, it might be a lot of just buildings. He honestly should do like villagers, because villagers kind of make sense, maybe because like they're the ones like building things or something like that. We are gonna time travel to a different timeline now. Remember to have your speed level 5 active. I'm gonna start running, and we're gonna go backwards into more medieval. Run while things spawn in. As you can see, kind of spruce buildings seem to be popping in right now. And I bet we'll probably see some structures like that. We see a medieval tower just popping in now. This also does mean mobs can spawn in this like time period if there's mobs for it. So if we do go in survival, I believe there's gonna be a chance that medieval monsters will be appearing in this stage. So let's just walk around until we honestly see one. This one is which one? Giant zombie. So you can see here, these should spawn in the medieval times, either while traveling or just while being inside the era of that. We're gonna block a shot, punch him. What should we do to him? Let's do speed blitz. Do a little boom, and he's dead, just like that, because we're super quick. Now that's the giant zombie. Then we have the night zombie, which you can see here. This is what we're gonna do to them. Look at that. We beat them up like it's nothing. They're like nothing towards us. Wizards, they'll probably also be spawning in the medieval ages. Oh, that one shoots fire. That's cool. Whenever this one spawns in structure. Whoa. Like some magic stuff. That's cool. That's funny. I'm gonna run. But yeah, as you can see, this will start spawning in. Like this is Roman. I think this is the Roman mobs. And you can see some of the buildings starting to spawn. Now, I'm not gonna show off everything, but here are some of them. Here, the buildings are beautiful and nice. I love the buildings. They're pretty cool. I love the Roman aesthetic. It's amazing. And you know, at night or just in general, you will run into Roman mobs. And yes, this will happen to everyone in the world. So, whoever has this, better be careful what they do. Roman shield and gladiator. And we got the gladiator zombie and a giant this one. Okay, so I think each one's gonna have about at least 3. There's this one, which is just a little guy. Seems like they block. Yeah. There's this guy. Oh, look at him. I love the way they look. And then big boy, I think. Yeah. Let's get this one survival real quick. Oh. Boom, he's dead. We did the ancient, and then it's gonna be caveman. Yeah, caveman era. So you see here, this would spawn in the caveman stuff. So yeah, we got this one, this little puppy saber tooth thing. We got big boy, and we got this boy right here. So yeah, we got a couple few of them. They will spawn at night or just in general, maybe in day 2. I just know that all of them should spawn at night. And of course, there's some structures to go with this one. You step on here. We should get some structures spawning in. It's pretty cool when you start seeing. Look at that. That one's a caveman, cave. You'll start seeing a lot of things change. Maybe little things. There's some cavemen right there. There's a little structure right there. It looks like kind of like a ruin. For some reason, floating like, I don't even know how to put it. Like little bushes. What are they called? There's some more caves. Oh, those are collapsing. So after the caveman, so we did, of course, the medieval, the ancient caveman, and then we got the dinosaur era. I'm just gonna start running here. But this one spawns almost like the crazy stuff. Like this one changes the terrain a lot. But this one will spawn in dinosaurs, which is crazy. But let's just run a little bit. I don't know if this one's gonna have any structures. This one might just have more like huge like terrain changes. So like let's go somewhere a little bit different. All right, so we're gonna start seeing some more changes like we were just seeing. this one spawned in pretty quick. All right, so I just sat here for a little bit, like maybe like 30 seconds, so not long. But let's see the terrain, right? Look at that. It's just covered now. And this will give us a chance to seize dinosaurs. Now, I'm not trying to wait here too long for them, so we're gonna just show them. So, Raptor, we got T-Rex, and that, I believe. Yep. So first one is a Raptor, which is this one. Yeah, Raptor. Those are the boys right there. Speed. Come here. Let's get this thing real quick. I can hit it. Come on. Die. Yeah. There you go. So that's a Raptor. This one was a T-Rex, so we're going to save that one to last. We're going to put this one, which is Pterodactyl or Predator on here. I don't know. I probably said that so wrong. We have a flying dinosaur. Yeah, so we got some flying dinosaurs. And then the T-Rex, which is creepy. I accidentally spawned 2 in. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can do something. Oh. Oh my gosh. They almost killed me. They probably will kill me. Yeah. Pterodactyl, you better get down here. Alright, so those are the dinosaur age right there. That's pretty much how you time travel. So with a Flash, we have showed off basically everything there is to the Flash. The speed, the phasing, the grabbing, everything there is. Of course, remember, the faster you are, the more damage you'll do, and the slower you are, the more damage you'll get dealt with, but also the less damage you'll do. Here's the upgrade. You can upgrade a bunch of things. Slow motion too. I actually kind of forgot to upgrade that. So let's go over that real quick, actually. So you can upgrade the slow motion 4 times. And this is when I can really show what I mean by like the hit delays. So if you come over here, I'll give you the things to upgrade it soon. But if I'm super speed, right, hit me. You can hit me as much as you want, right? Keep hitting me. But if I turn on my slow motion, and since it's such a high like stage, she shouldn't be able to... I'm so confused. Wait, it's not on. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, it gives you the slow motion will give you an item. After you have the item, you can toggle it on or off. And now, if let me game mode. So it will take her probably like 60 seconds or 30 seconds to be able to hit me again, just because she's technically slowed down. And I still can move around, and this does mean I can do a lot of damage if we take out our combat. I do 50 damage, and it does because I'm in slow motion. Yeah, and she can't do much anything. If she tries to punch me again, now try to do it again. So she used her punching right there, and now she has to wait much longer. And this will put down your cooldowns for everything. Now, if she does upgrade her speed and becomes just as fast as me, it shouldn't affect her. So if we go over here to upgrade you. Okay, so there you go. She's upgraded her slow motion to the best. So if she turns on slow motion, and now she got an item for it, and she turns it on, now I can't hit her. I can only hit her like every 60 times because I'm actually not like, it's basically a delayed hit. It's what it's trying to do, like delayed attack damage. So she can barely get attacked every super long. Now, but she can attack me as much as she wants. Especially if she had like the super punch. Like I came and attack her, but she had it out. She could do a lot of damage, like turn on your super punch. So now she'll start doing a lot of damage because she's in slow motion. And she can hit me super fast compared to I can hit her. So now her motion, slow motion is really powerful. But if I turn up my speed, come here. Give slow motion on. Turn it on. And let's see. I can't punch you fast, but I'm still fast, but not as fast. But if I turn on slow motion, it counteracts it. So now we both can hit each other at the same speed. It's like if both of you are non-slow motion. So that's how that slow motion works. And that makes it so my cooldowns are the same as hers. So simple slow motion. That's how it works. It gets crazier the more deeper you're into it. It affects a lot of things like arrows and speed and all that stuff. But you could always try this add-on for your own. Alright, so that is Flash. That is a full thing of Flash. Alright, so before she grabs it up there, let's check how do we get the reverse Flash. Well, I'll let you know. Right here is the how you get it. Now against the timeline, kill 5 time wraiths wearing a suit with the tag hashtag time traveler. So we need to kill 5 time wraiths wearing a suit with time travel. So that means actually we need our Flash suit back. All right. So after killing the time wraiths, you need to kill 5 of them with the hashtag time traveler, which of course the Flash has it. You've completed that achievement and you can't unlock it yet, because what you need to do is you also have to get the other stuff, which the other hard thing is the reverse Flash emblem. Now, to get that, it can only be found in a Flash museum structure in the 25th century. Are you trying to learn how to get the reverse Flash emblem? It does say here can only be found in the Flash museum structure in the 25th century. So I'm going to quickly show that off. So this is for the Flash reverse Flash recipe. It does require this to order reverse Flash, and that's not possible without being the Flash, because you know there's no reverse Flash without the Flash. Anyways, if we get our time traveling, we're gonna travel to the future a little bit. Travel forward. I forgot 25th century actually means what? Believe it means. Doesn't it mean like the 2,500? I think that's what it means. So there we are. Yeah, we're in 25th century. Now we gotta travel back. Now we're there. Now we're gonna change it back to 0, and now we're in this. So basically, we should be looking for what? The reverse Flash structure, which we're just gonna sit here and see if we get any. Well, that's something new. So after running forever, this in the 25th century, you will find this building. This building right here will contain the one thing you need for the reverse Flash. As you see here, you walk in. That's cool. Oh my. That's so cool. Cause look. Wait. Come on. Cosmic treadmill, a device built by Flash, allows speedsters to travel through time and cross dimensions powered by radioactive pulses from a cosmic ray clock. That's pretty cool. Oh, more lore. It was me, Barry, metahuman essence, abilities, and branches. That's so cool. Oh, I love these little details. And in here, you can grab this and take it back to the present time, or just make it here in the 25th century. But you get the point. This is where you'll get this emblem. You don't make it, but this is used for the reverse Flash. And as far as I know, that should be everything you need to know for the reverse Flash, at least for time traveling wise. Goodbye. After having everything you need for the reverse Flash, you can come down here, press buy, and finally you can put on the reverse Flash comic suit. And it looks amazing. I love the little red eyes. Look at that. Does he have anything new? He does. He has Thunderclap, Immortality, which is crazy, time travel, and a lot of other things that speedsters have. So let's start off with his new thing, which is Thunderclap. If we click that, it just muted metahuman essence and XP, and then how about Immortality, which means you need to unlock time travel and then do metahuman essence. So yeah, not too bad. We're gonna press this to unlock it. All right, is there any upgrades for reverse Flash? Nope, everything's maxed out from the Flash we got. So we got phasing, water running, invisibility, speed mirage, step assist, slow motion, super speed, combat, speed punches, grabbing, and thunderclap. This is the only thing new, so we're going to show up the speed punches. I mean, not speed punches, sorry, the thunderclap. If you come over here, we should not use it here because we will destroy everything. So the thunderclap works on how fast you are. You can toggle it between targeted or area. So while you're moving, if you hit the button, so if we spawn things in, if we're moving around, there you go. That did a lot of damage. That almost killed me. How the heck did that almost kill me? Maybe because I was standing still. Like I said, guys, if you stand still, you will take a lot of damage. Now I'm gonna show it off. If I'm moving, have this open, thunderclap. It's so strong. Now, if you punch, you can toggle it to targeted. This
this is basically, you're gonna snap your fingers, and yeah, you'll do something like that. So, boom. I snap my fingers, and yet I guess Reverse Flash can do this in the comics, where he can snap his fingers so fast that he makes like a huge shockwave. That's just overpowered. It's just crazy that he can do that. Which, if you turn that on, you know what that means. That means you genuinely can't die. So, no, I just can do it like this. Let me try to get the winner. So eventually, boom. Oh. Wait, I actually killed you? Did he do it? So, let me kill you again. There we go. So, yeah, like you just saw, try to kill me. I think you have to have your speed on. Kill me. If you don't have your speed on, I don't think it might work, but we'll see. I have my speed off, and I'm gonna try to see if she can kill me. Alright, so she's gonna kill me. So let's see. Alright, so it worked for me. I guess maybe it was just acting weird the first time, but yeah, that just means that you can't die. You'll just spawn back, but you'll never really like actually die. For a second it seemed like it wasn't working, but that might have been just like a small bug or something. But yeah, you can't die with Reverse Flash basically. Oh yeah, this is Reverse Flash stance, by the way, if you hold crouch. You really don't understand how crazy this is, I feel like, until you actually try it. And then you'll see, like, holy crap, this is insane. Now there is zoom. That is also just as crazy. I don't know if he's gonna have anything new. We can check, though. So now we have unlocked here 8C, which has zoom. And you can see here, there's another achievement. Gosh dang it. Take explosion damage while standing on a cosmic treadmill without wearing a suit. Oh. Okay, so that one's not so bad. You're standing on top cosmic treadmill, I guess. So we'll see if that's true. We're gonna light this up. Hopefully not die. What the? Oh. We did it though. We got the achievement, so it worked. If we go back here to speedsters, 18 zoom. Alright, so now after you've done all that, you have zoom. He looks a little bit different. I thought he was a Reverse Flash, but I guess it's different for sure. I think you're taller than 2 blocks also. I think you're like, it feels like you're a little bit taller. No, okay, you're normal height. But zoom comes with basically everything. Thunderclap. Alright, so yeah, just take note that everything will be the same from Reverse Flash to zoom. Except, of course, the stats. The stats are going to be different. Zoom is going to be a lot stronger than Reverse Flash. And his slow motion might even not be slow motion. I think, actually, that might be true. Slow motion might be different for Zoom than Reverse Flash, but not sure about the specifics. But, of course, he has phasing, water running, invisibility. He has speed mirage, step assist, slow motion, super speed, combat, speed punches, grabbing, thunderclap, arm vortex, speed blitz, time travel, changing lightning color, mask, and suit up. Yeah, and of course he could probably go pretty fast. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Hold up, that's interesting. I don't understand this. His speed. I only have a level 1 speed. I'm a little confused. Hold up. Oh, I think I know why. Are you slowed down? Are you slowed down? No, but hold up. Oh, look at that. Like they just can't move. But we can move normal. I think I understand this. So Zoom is technically not part of the Speed Force. Zoom is technically living outside of it. So, as you can see here, I have slow motion on and it's not affecting me at all. But we only have a max level speed 1. So I think the point of Zoom is genuinely just like that. He lives outside the speed. I might be wrong, but hold on. So I do 14 damage there. If I turn on slow motion, I'll do 51. I hope I'm right with that. Where are you, babe? Since Zoom lives out of the Speed Force and he's actually not like, he's basically just time. And that's why when you turn on time, they're just basically frozen. And it doesn't affect her because she is also Zoom. But I'm guessing, okay, so I'm guessing if I take off this suit, I will not be able to move. Nope, if I'm on the ground, I can't move. And that's just because she's living outside of time. Zoom, I guess, it's just not part of the Speed Force, I think. That's how it works. So if she had her punchies, like her actual punching ability, she'd probably be able to one-shot me. And I think she just did. So that Zoom, I guess, is like way faster. Let me grab the flash. I wonder if I can even move as a flash. Hold up. Or is Zoom just that fast? So if I have super speed and I turn it to 5, look at this. I have 5 speed right now. And I can't move. That's just how quick Zoom is. So like walk to me. Like she literally looks like she's not even slowing down. And I can't move whatsoever. Except if I jump, which is like the only way I can move. And she does so much damage. Yeah, dude. So actually Zoom is overpowered. I did not know that. I thought Zoom was just gonna be super fast. But no, he is just basically way too fast. For him, everything's normal, but for us, we're like basically frozen in time. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that about Zoom. So next up, Black Flash. This is kind of the crazy part. Black Flash, I believe, if you check here, you can make him, but I believe you have to, do a stupid achievement. Oh my gosh. It says here, kill Black Flash boss wearing a suit tag with hashtag Speedsters and unlock Speedsters branch. Black Flash spawns with a 2% chance when time race hits you. Why would... This is just insane. Okay, so like it said, when you are a Speedster and a time race hits you, there's a 2% chance that the Black Flash can spawn in. Now, for the sake of showcasing, of course in survival, that's how it'll work. But in creative, I'm going to spawn him in. And if we kill him, I think that is what it's asking us to do. Which is, it's just insane. But we'll try it a couple times before we will just kill it right away. We'll try to fight him. If we can't kill him like in 10 tries, then we'll just kill him for the achievement. But we'll spawn him in. Get ready. So, since we're living out of time, we are not slowed down. But he's still so strong. There's almost no way to kill him. Being as you don't have your speed on. Almost so, like... How are we supposed to kill this? I need help. Oh wait, turn on phasing too. Was that you? Oh yeah, I think we want to turn on phasing. I think that helps. I don't know actually. No, I am just getting obliterated. Yeah, I don't know what your best chance would be. Probably Zoom or Reverse Flash because it's immortality. But killing this in survival is just insane. You can tell, I mean, he does so much damage. I mean, we're almost killing him actually. So I believe it's gonna be possible. You'll just have to run away without dying to heal. But that is so hard to do. Like, it just killed my girlfriend again. Like, come on. Like, this is so hard to kill. Like, and doing it in survival, it just doesn't. Like, congrats to anyone that has done it in survival. I think I have a few friends like Miko. He's done this survival, and like I think some of his friends are just crazy. I don't know how they do it. But imagine doing this a flash. Like, no, you don't ever want to run into a black flash. I think the whole point is that you can't kill him. Like, yeah, he's dying. He's also, I believe, healing. But it's basically impossible to kill him. Like, and I think you can kill him in a certain amount of time. I think he disappears after like 2 minutes or something. But look at this, just how long this goes. Now, for the sake of this, we are gonna give ourselves strength. Okay, so after doing all that, you can get the materials to get for Black Flash. Alright, so as the Black Flash, just first of all, look at him. I'm gonna look at the posing. Look at the posing. Ready?
What the?
Yeah. Basically just showing off how you killed Flash. It's a little creepy, kind of. Like, imagine it's late at night and you're in a server and you just see this, just looking at you, like looking straight at you. Imagine you're the Flash and you see this in the corner of your eyes. That's horrible. He should make it so like there's a chance you might see that, and that'd be creepy. That'd be so creepy. Okay, so so one thing he has X-ray vision that the other ones don't have. I'm gonna just do unlock all, but this is everything he has in here. Yeah, he also has immortality, so like he also basically can't die. But X-ray vision, as we've seen, for him is orange. That's pretty cool. You got scanning vision. But let's just go over his abilities: phasing, water running, invisibility, speed mirage, step assist, scanning vision, X-ray vision, slow motion, super speed, combat, speed punches, grabbing, thunderclap, arm vortex, speed blitz, speed steal, lightning throw, breaching, time travel, immortality, change lightning color. Holy crap, he has the whole arsenal. If you click combat and then just turn up his speed, I want to see how much damage he can do. Maybe he'll. Holy crap, he goes up to 7 speed, which is faster than anything we've seen. And there is also new things called soul resistant. What? My soul went through hell? Like, what? This is okay, we'll deal with that with Raven. So yeah, he can go up to speed 7, which does what? How much damage? 76 damage per hit. I can't hit him. 114 crit. That's insane. Look how fast you are. What? Run on the water. Look at this. The speed. Yeah, getting Black Flash is a game killer. Like, I mean, that's definitely like end game stuff, but like running into the Black Flash would be the scariest thing ever. And that's why you don't want to run into it. But guys, remember, you can try this all in the new add-on that's coming out. I mean, it literally is out now. So you'll just have to see in the description of this video. So that is the Black Flash. Of course, I know I'm not showing off every single thing in there, but I have shown it off at least once. He just has everything in here. If I showed off everything for everyone, I'm telling you, I would be in here for maybe 5 hours. It's already been 3 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know how long I've been recording this. It's been too long. Way too long. We gotta move on. Alright? But I'll make sure to still show everything like Raven. We're finally moving on to Mystic. Let's check in here. Mystic. To unlock Mystic Branch, you need to craft and use the Book of Mysteries. If we open the recipe, the crafting table, it should be in here somewhere. It's gonna be where? I saw it right here. Yep, Book of Mysteries. You need Enchanted Golden Apple, Bottle, Ominous Potion, Bad Omen 5, 3 bottles of Enchantment Table, Mystic Essence, and Totem of Undying. Mystic Essence, how do you make that? With this. That's a recipe for that. After you get all that, you can get the item, and if you use it, you'll unlock Mystic Branch. Oh, that's cool. And there you go. She has unlocked it. But now, we check in here. That doesn't mean we still need to craft the suit, which is right here. We click in here. Raven isn't too bad to craft. I mean, it's not much. It really isn't. It's just that getting the actual unlocking the branch is really probably the hardest part. All right, so after doing so much in this game and finally getting to
Raven. You can click on her, buy, and you can buy it. It's mystic and has so many abilities. Holy crap. This is a lot. This is why we have to get through things. I'm gonna take off this suit because it doesn't look good on me. Boom. I have it off. But I mean, yeah, you can already see. You can see her wearing it. It looks cool. It has purple. The wig, I was gonna say wig. The wing or the whatever. The cape is cool. She's already showing off on the abilities right there. Flying. So yeah, you can fly. So how this flying works is a little bit different than Heroic Legacy. If you hold jump, you'll go up. If you hold crouch, you'll go down. But you won't like fall to the ground. So hold up to go up, hold down to go down, and then you can float, of course, and you can just move left or right. It's pretty cool. It's actually really good. I didn't test this until not like really recently, and it's really cool. And if you just hold space or sprint, actually, you'll just like fly wherever. It's not so crazy fast, but I don't think it's supposed to be that crazy with Raven. It kind of feels weird, and it's a little weird to get used to, but I mean, it works. I wonder if it's going to be different for other characters. I don't know. But this hover and going up and down feels good. So, slow motion, all that, you can unlock all this. Now, let me just go through. High-end reflexes, intangibility, which is pretty cool. Invisibility, X-ray vision. Like, there's immortality. I guess she has that. That's crazy. Combat, telekinesis, which is also insane. Energy beam. Like, there's so many things. I don't think these just need the same thing. Basically, that. Yep. Portal creation across dimensions, which means visit altered dimensions, overall nether in the end. So you'll have to get that achievement. Block transmutation. Or, oh my god, I said that so long. Block transmutation is reality shards, mystic essence, and XP. And I'll show you guys how to get that. Landscape rewrite, same thing, but you have to get that first. So you get the point. You can unlock things on here. Now, let's show off the structure that it comes with for Raven. Yeah, if we go up to this, I think it should let us in. Okay, yeah. You might get different effects, and it might be a little hard to get, but I believe if you punch the shard, it's like a little force field. It's like a magic force field, but I think we just need to get into it. Let's see if I can get close. I don't know how this works. Okay, yeah, so you need to get close enough to the point that you can punch it. After you punch it, you get the shard. And I think can you place this? No. And this is how you're going to unlock abilities. You need to find a structure, find a way to be able to get into it, and get it. And then you can get the shards, which are used to unlock certain things. Like immortality is actually different. Now let's show off the scrolls. There is 3 scrolls that you need for Raven that unlocks different abilities. I'm going to show you the structures and what powers they unlock. For the orange scroll, which is soul drain, so it's soul powers, I believe, it's going to be at this structure. If we click this button, this would be the orange one, and it spawns in mesas, and this is how it looks. So if you grab that thing in the middle, I'm going to do... Yeah, do you want to... There's... Oh, what is this? Never stop. Okay. Yeah, so there's some loot in here that you might be able to find. I'm not going to spoil all of it. So, and as soon as you get the scroll, I believe you just go inside your abilities and look for the souls, and it will take that soul. So that's the soul scroll. We'll unlock it a little bit later. That was for the orange scroll. Now there is a blue scroll. Blue scroll will let you unlock, I believe it might be astral. Yeah, astral projection, and let's see here, astral separation. And then the orange one does soul drain and soul bind. And maybe one of these. Oh no, that's for that one. And then what is it for this one? Forbidden too. Okay. So immortality, it might need orange too. So if you need an orange scroll, then that's where you get the orange one. If you need a blue one, this is where you get this one. This one will spawn in basically mountains, right? If you look for mountains, you have a chance for this to spawn. And here will be the blue one. There'll be some loot in here, but you'll just get it. Right now there's no guards, but there might be in the future. So get them while you can, while there's no guards right now. Alright, so that was for the blue scroll. If you need the red scroll, yeah, that's in the nether. So if we go this way, actually. So And if we both go to the nether, I set up a command block in here because just to get straight to the structure. Right here, it's a red scroll. So we click that. Waiting for my girlfriend. There you go. Here's the red scroll. It spawns in the nether. Now, I don't know more specific, but in the photo, it showed the basalt biome. So that's where this one is. And she's on fire. But after getting all this, we can finally go back. Alright, so after getting all scrolls, that will let you unlock a lot of the powers that might need scrolls. So that's how you do that. There might be some... Okay, there's no... So these are the colors. These are how they look. Pretty simple. And that's how you're going to use to unlock a lot of these abilities, like landscape rewrite, but that actually needs reality shards. So there's reality shards, of course, the soul one, the blue one, the red one, and whatever you want to call them. There's a bunch of different things you can get from those structures, but I showed you them all. For us, we're just going to hit unlock ability. So we're going to do that. And now we can do everything. Starting off with the first one, intangibility. If you click that, that just basically means we can walk through anything. Because we're magic, and we can just do whatever we want. So that just makes you let you phase through everything. And it lets out of the cool particle, which is pretty cool. And look at her showing off her new magic powers. If you put it over here, like that is strong. Shoot the dummy right there, yeah. That's 24 damage every time. Okay, so we do have mana. If you see in your thing, we have mana, right? Oh, a glimpse of what we have next. Oh my god, there's so many things to look on here. There is way too much. This is a lot. There is so much here, but if you take your time, you can learn everything. But there is a lot to upgrade. We're just going to upgrade it really quickly. As you can see here, there's a bunch of things to upgrade. Energy capacity, and then we got energy recovery, which probably just means how fast you can recover mana. Mystic power, which I don't know what that does. Does that just make how strong your stuff is? We'll have to see, because it did say she did hit for 24. That might be what it means. Mystic resistance. Maybe this means like how resistant you are to magic. We're going to have to test. And reality power, which needs reality shards. You're kidding. This is just great. There's so much to upgrade, so much to learn on what everything specifically does. Again, there's a lot of stuff on its wiki, so if I don't get into everything, like I said, I'm trying my best. But if I don't, it's going to be all there. The last one needs the soul endures. Kill 10 wither skeletons in close combat in nether while not affected by the wither effect, without invisibility effect, without wearing any suit. If you die, progress resets. That's just brutal. That is insane. Okay, we're going to try to get that done quickly. Okay, there you go. After being very dumb, I was able to do it. Now we can finally go back to the world. And let's see what this needs. What was the last one? Soul resistant, mystic essence. I thought I had all of it, but I guess I need more. Okay, there does say it needs 2 upgrades, and I'm kind of... Yeah. Look at that. Why? What does it need? Come on. While not affected by the wither effect, while wearing the suit, hit the wither 10 times and kill it in the nether while not affected by the wither effect. Okay, this is how we're going to do it real quick. Oh my gosh. This is just... What? There you go. I got the achievement. If you're doing survival, good luck. Bless everyone who does. So, after doing that, we can probably do the upgrade. This is a long process. I guess it's worth it. Okay, let's go to the last thing and upgrade. Now, that is just... this is a lot of things to upgrade, but we can finally do it. Everything is upgraded in here. We can finally show off the actual powers of the suit. Yeah, I already showed off the intangibility. You can phase through anything you walk to. You got invisibility. You can just go invisible. She's currently showing off, I believe, shield, force field, which is pretty cool. There you go, finally works. Now, like, I actually can't hit her unless the thing breaks. Is it breaking? Let's see, what's next? So energy beam, as she showed, it's pretty cool. It looks cool in your hand. That's that. I believe it should do more damage now. Yeah, since she upgraded the, like, one of the upgrades, which was, I think, called
power, mystic power. It does more damage now. That's strong, insanely strong. What are you doing? Oh, this is like a little. This is a pose. Well, here's the other ability. It's called energy projection. Wait, do you not get hurt by it? Hold up. Are you? Stop moving. Oh my, that is strong. It looks cool. I like that. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. That 2-shot, that is strong. But that is strong. I wonder how much damage it does to the... Yeah, 49 damage. That's insane. So you see there, we can see how much mana we have. We have 85% of what we can do. She's just cooking everything up. What she's using is... What is it? Mystic Zone. So you can toggle between what you want to put down. Death Zone, Anti-Gravity Zone, or Anti-Healing Zone. So what she did was a Fire Zone. If we have any mob switch. So zones, if you place down things, you can either do it like a Fire Zone, like she was just doing earlier, or a Death Zone, which I don't know what that does. Oh, that's what it does. So it starts killing anything in the zone. There's also Anti-Gravity Zone, which if I place that down, I wonder what this does. Oh, it just makes them float. So now they're floating. Anti-Healing Zone, which probably just makes it so they can't heal, which is crazy. I don't even know how that works, but that's pretty cool. We also got Portal Creation, which is pretty simple. You just choose where you want to go, submit, and you can make a portal to there, like that. That's a portal there, and boom. That's how you go through the portals. You can also close them. You can do through dimensions, so that's how that works. There is also immortality, I guess. So I legit can't die. Just kill me with any of your powers. Alright, well, I died. Oh, what the? Killed by demon form 60 seconds. Do you see me? Look at me. I guess because... Oh, wait. Is that because I turn on immortality? Turn on immortality? That might make you stronger. I think I'm stronger now. Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at it. Immortality basically seems like to make you immortal and give you a demon form if you do die. So that's pretty cool. You do have combat, which I would wonder what it does. Is it just normal combat? Okay, it's just normal combat. That's just what that is. What else does the Raven have? We have telekinesis. This is a cool one. Look at this. Look what you do. So you hold him like normal, but if you crouch, you can push him away. If you crouch while looking down, you can pull him. Or so you can push him away. You can hold him like that. Do what you want. Yeah, so that's telekinesis, which is pretty cool. All right. So next up is block transmutation, as she's doing right there. If you crouch and... Oh, wait. What does this do? Last hot slot is not a block. Alright, so she's showing off what it is. This is an illusion house. So this is not real. Only like this bit, I guess, for some reason. But if you punch this, it'll start going away because it's all fake. This is not real. This is all fake blocks, which is really cool. That one... Wait, I want to see what this one is. Hold up. So how does this work? Last slot, it's not a block. So if it's not a block, you'll just delete things, I guess. And does this mobs? No. And if it's a block, like let's say this. Well, now what does it do? Okay. That's cool. Let's see what else we have. We have landscape rewrite. This one's a crazy one, I believe. How do you... What? You can't drain? Oh. I think either... Wait, try this one. Okay, I understand that. So, you can't drain undead things. So that's called soul drain. And since they don't have soul, zombies don't have soul, you can't drain them. So, kill these guys. Oh, what did you do to? Okay, hold up. Let me get you. Okay, let's kill these guys. Ouch. Here. That might give you my mana back too. I might be wrong, but yep. So that's that. So how was this? What was I trying to do? How does this work? So landscape rewrite 2010 submit. I don't know what this does, but I'm gonna click it. What? All right, we're gonna do 1 block by 1 block. Submit. Click. Oh. So what soulbind does is you can bind it to any mob or any person, and then unbind to them. So if they die, I die. If I die, they die. So next up is entity transmutation. This, oh gosh, okay, I'm not gonna use this too much, but because if I use this, there's a chance I could summon literally the most craziest things. If I use this entity transmutation on a mob, it just changes what they are. Look at that. Paper turtle, wizard skeleton again, moo bloom, and over here we got some cows. Let's see what cow will change into. You get the point. It can change to so many things. I've seen an ender dragon spawn from this, a wither. So be careful what you use this for, but that does drain your mana quite a bit. But since we're fully upgraded, it goes up pretty quick too. Next up is the illusion structures, which she was showing. This, you can either choose to do like different structures. What did you just do to me? What did you just do to me? What did you just do to me? No, no.
What did I do? I don't know what I did.
Hope is the cruelest punishment. You hit me with the hellish cycle, which just puts me to the worst and worst death. For I genuinely don't know how long. Oh look, I think it's done. And I don't even know how to undo this. Well, I think it's actually done. Okay. Nope. Alright guys, so what you're currently witnessing is hellish cycle. My girlfriend got bored and used it on me, and now I won't stop going through hell. She's not controlling this, but she did do it to me, and I'm just going through the worst punishments. She cleared my inventory.
What else did you have in your inventory?
I'm just going through the worst and the worst right now. There's only one solution I've remembered how to do, and you'll need creative for this. So in survival, I have no clue how to do this. So if you guys have an idea how to take this off in survival, let me know. But for creative, if you do have a problem, just do this and do debuff, hellish cycle, remove. As soon as I die, I should be done. Okay, and there you go. I've went through hell, and I don't know how to fix that in survival, so I hope no one goes through that. So as I was going through illusion structures, you can do blackout structures, place blocks. There's different blocks you can place. So like end portals, that's crazy. What the heck? Oh, they're illusions though. But what does this do? Like, what is this? What is this? What the heck? Okay, I've never seen that. Netherite, glass pane, oak strip, wet farmland, diamond block, edit structures. You can do all these. If you do that, then it'll do the structure. If you press place block, then it'll place the block. So structure. What the? That's cool. I guess it's one of the illusions. It's called blackout. Alright, so that is illusion structures, or whatever you want to make, you can illusion it. And so it's not real, which is pretty cool. But now moving on to soul drain. As I was trying to show her, this should work on players. I can't drain. Oh, you can't drain players, never mind. I thought you could. Oh, or maybe it's because she is wearing the suit. So if I try it on them, they can't drain. Because I forgot they don't have souls. Alright, so soul drain. Give me this. Oh, if you do soul drain, it gives you a bunch of buffs. Wow. That's okay, so that's pretty strong. So soul drain, yeah, lets you drain things and it will give it a little buff. Now let's see the other one. Soul bind, like we saw. But if I bind this sheep with this one, now you can tell they're bind. And you will see that they both die. So now we got astral projection. If you come here, can I show you? What astral projection does is if you hit someone with Oh, okay, no, this is the wrong one. So for astral projection, lets you put yourself in an astral projection, and you can go wherever you want. If you want to go back, you just double jump, and it takes you back. It's pretty cool. I like it. That one's pretty useful because I could see that one be super useful. Astral separation is like that scene from Doctor Strange. If you punch someone with it, boom, cannot separate. I guess because you're magic, I can't separate you. Can you take out the suit so I can show you? Oh, that dropped my whole inventory? That's crazy. Alright, so I didn't know it drops your whole inventory, so that's news. Maybe it doesn't work on mystic people. Who knows? Now there's a new ability called summoning. This lets you summon anything. Now they will show like, oh, you need rotten flesh and mana. For warden, you need mystic essence, echo shard, and XP and mana. So you get the point. There's a wither. Now the really scary thing, there is Trigon. Alright, so to summon Trigon, you need divine essence, reality shard, mystic essence, wither skull, and a bunch of XP and mana. Now we're not gonna do that right now, maybe a little bit later. But the cool thing is, this one I found really cool. Alright, so let's say I'm like, oh, I need her. Ooga booga summon. And wait a little bit. Bing. Look at that. And she's here, and I summoned her. So that is summoning. Now last one is Hellish Cycle. So if I do, I don't know, this? Hellish Cycle has started. Now I'm not gonna do it to her too long, but it will give her, what the heck, a bunch of different effects to the point that she'd probably eventually die like that. Alright, so I believe this is all Raven can do except the summoning. We'll probably show that. Hold up. Let's get through the structure. I think there's one structure we're missing. I kind of forgot about it. The Bane. Bane structure. There's that. What I'm going to let her do, I'll let her choose whatever suit she wants to choose. And we'll fight the Bane real quick. And as soon as we hit this button, we'll be teleported to the main man. So, get ready. Alright, and this is Bane. If we break this real quick. As we see here. Holy crap, she does a lot of damage. It seems like I'm not even doing anything. Let me get a hit in. Alright, it seems like we just tossed him like a little toy. So Bane can punch. He can do smash ground. And he also can throw his little rocks. So if he wants to come out of his little hidey hole, let her, there you go. Oh, he just threw his big rocks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab him. Really? Get close to him right here. Oh, can I not grab him? I can't lift him. I guess he's too big to lift. Let's see what we can do. I can't push him either. I think he's too big. Okay. I'm kind of dying. But as long as I'm moving fast, I will do so much damage. Alright. We get the point. Alright, so that was Bane. Is there anything else we're missing? Only things I can think of that are missing in this add-on currently. And remember, guys, this is all beta version. This is crazy for a beta. Can't wait for more. I want you to summon Trigon. So pull out your little summoning thing. I will let you know, Trigon seems to be unbeatable right now. And he is also in beta, so he's not finished whatsoever. But he is still crazy stupid to fight. Yeah, you can summon anytime. And she's getting the particle. Oh!
Oh my god.
Holy crap. Oh my god, he just tossed me in the air. What the? Oh, he's... So it says right here, he's beta. I don't think we do any damage. No, he literally one-shots us. Like, that's Trigon. Where is it? Okay, there he is. So this is beta version Trigon. If you get close to him, it seems like you get slowness, mind fatigue, and slow falling. And he looks amazing, but he is huge. He walks a little funky, or he walks a little slow. I don't know. Definitely needs to be improved, but I mean, he's literally in beta version right now, and he can one-shot. Like, you don't want to let this guy in your world. Even his, imagine real version of Trigon, like imagine non-beta version, this guy would be a menace to everything. So, all right, so that should have been everything, I think. This is our little outro. I'm gonna do little spinnies. Thank you for watching this whole in-depth video. I hope I don't make this too long for you, but remember, I am explaining everything in this add-on, so if it's too long, I'm sorry. I'll try to put some timestamps. Yeah, down in the description, in my description. Thanks to my girlfriend for helping with this very much. I love her so much. Thank you very much. I will probably keep making more videos on this add-on. Of course, not showcasing, because Howard did it, and at least I did it, so it's done now. But subscribe if you like this, or if you want to see future stuff with this add-on. Maybe I'll fight the Wither Storm or something. I don't know. Yeah, like the video, comment your favorite part, or comment anything you're confused about. Join my Discord or something. Yeah, bye-bye.